Everyone is here.
There we go. Now it's going.
Cool, perfect timing. Last time on Curse of Strahd, the party after the wedding ceremony between Nazrin and Mayri continued their journey to the upper floors of the manor, spending a very brief time on the first floor, you would call it, and proceeding quickly to the second floor, where you found none other than Vladimir Horngard, fallen commander of the Order of the Silver Dragon. He issued a warning, he issued commands, he instructed you to leave, and despite this, the party attempted to parley with him, appeal to his better nature, of which you could not reach, and combat ensued. Vladimir raged against you all in his efforts to destroy you because your intentions, as made clear, were to return the skull, restore sunlight for what time you could, and hinder Strahd, where he would rather see Strahd live in eternal agony. After a intense combat where Vladimir had fallen to his knee, the phase spider venom pulsing through his ethereal form, he rose once more for a second phase, donning greater armor and black flames writhing around him, and rode against you all once more. And in that phase of the fight, you were joined by a ally, a pale vampire, whose first encounter was with Remby, hilariously enough, but who still aided you with the clear indications in the conversation you could have with Remby that you were enemies of Strahd. After the intense combat concluded, and Vladimir was fallen a second time, he exclaimed, essentially, upon noticing that he was dissipating, that he cannot be destroyed, his hatred cannot be quelled, he will return, and that even the venom coursing through him could do little but delay that. And so he faded. And I returned the token to the map, really just so you could see it, Marty, seeing that you weren't present for the fight. But he is no longer there. Clattering to the ground were none of his items and armaments, but only another cracked seal piece, a third, it seems, that connects to the one you had recovered from Brother Merrick in the chapel.
Wait, third?
And
what was the second?
No, a second of third, as in the pieces you have combined are seen to be about 33% of a greater circle.
I see.
Or 66% total. And so, you all stand. Resources spent, blood spilled, death defied, and the still throne room. The light of the Barovian twilight leaking in faintly through the western window overlooking the courtyard from which you had entered. The throne empty and void of any other findings. Scattered weapons of dragon emblems and makes rusted across the floor, as you can see on the map, and several of you still standing on the massive mound of difficult terrain that is the collapsed ceiling, with the mist and twilight filtering in from above as you look up into the open sky. You see those amongst you. The only one amongst you do not see is Remby, who had retreated.
Fucking of course.
Who had retreated to the east after nearly falling. Cauldron did use his healing magics to restore many of you to greater health from within his range. And the pale, unknown stranger, who has not yet identified himself to you all, stands over the spot where Vladimir faded. Any questions from anyone? I know it has been about a month and a half since we played. I do have a few other notes I want to present to make sure we're all on the same kind of memory page. But that is essentially the last time on Curse of Strahd.
I have a question for Mike.
What up, dog?
What do you mean you used all my stuff? I still have plenty of stuff in here.
If I didn't mark it off, I didn't mark it off.
Oh.
But I promise you I used everything.
You used
Well,
Fog Cloud?
He did not
Okay,
use
no, I didn't.
Fog Cloud.
Dog. I'm talking about
Um,
your fucking. You have no Unleash Incarnations. I
Okay.
used your uh rune marking
My
strikes.
2 cloud strikes are gone.
Yep.
Okay.
Dog, we needed every single damage die we
And
could possibly
I'm
find.
looking
What
at your
about my
sheet. It looks like your
knowledge?
action surge is still gone.
That's fine. What about my knowledge from a past life?
I don't think they used that. That would
I don't
that's
know-
more
I don't know
skill
what
check.
the hell
related.
that
It's
does.
a skill check that lets you add a d6 to a skill check.
Nah.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
During that fight, Cambry was instrumental. Again, calling out highlights where they are deserved. Cauldron standing atop the mound. You can see the skeletal phantom warriors, where they once were to your north and south, who had been assaulting him unrelentingly to try to eliminate his concentration whenever aura spell that he had going that Vladimir was unhappy with, and you kept concentration. You nearly died in doing so. Um, and Cambry's ability to just bludgeon repeatedly with every last resource that you had is what kept you all alive. Mayri went down, Najrin went down multiple times. Remby and and Cauldron down to almost no health. I think Remby, who is spent much of the greater half of the fight to the far reaches of it, was battling with very little magical abilities left. So yes, Marty, Cambry is a quite the hero, and your reward for your
Came
Came
valiance
in
is
clutch.
no resources.
I think she's just sitting on this rubble, and it just looks like she's like steaming. You know what I mean?
hmm
Feasting.
Yeah.
It is, as we talk about resources spent and health low, it is about 4 a.m. in game. No, sorry, not 4 a.m. It's 1 a.m. 1 a.m. There are 4 hours left until sunrise, until the night is concluded, until you know, based on Nazrin sharing with you all, when likely this evening that the primary party is having with Strahd will also reach its end, and his gaze, much like the Eye of Sauron, will be able to turn entirely on this keep. So there are 4 hours left. You guys have one short rest that you have not utilized. Several of you have abilities that consume hit dice, I will remind. So if you do use them in any short rest in the near future to heal, that is a resource you have to contend with as well.
I think we should
I-
rest, honestly. But...
And then I
I
will
think we need to.
obviously, offer the reality that I don't know how many potions or healing you all have left. But those are options around these circumstances too. But we will do one of two things first, unless anyone else has any questions, comments, or important notes from the last session.
I don't remember, but did I not heal most everybody up at least some portion?
You did.
You did.
You did.
Mayri,
yeah,
yourself,
I'm at 13.
Naz, and Remby all did receive pretty intense healing. We can scroll back. I don't
Rem-
know if
Remby shouldn't have received pretty much anything because he wasn't hit like at all.
Gotcha. I'm really just looking at the fact that they that their
I'm just looking at
characteristics- well,
Cambry's health and I'm like, that seems lower than it should be. But that's
Um,
just
I'm looking now. I don't know if we can identify as we roll back what healing spell you cast, and if it would have affected them.
the most recent one.
I'll open your character sheet too and see if I can make an educated guess.
3d8.
Shauna, you've re-listened to the sessions. Do you recall what healing spell Cauldron cast at the end of last session?
I don't remember the spell very specifically. I just knew that it encompassed all of us within a certain radius.
Might have. It was probably. You know what? It was prayer of healing. I'm looking at
Prayer
your
of
spent
healing.
spells, and I'm looking at the only thing that you have that would have offered more healing than like a mass healing word.
Yeah.
So everyone, yeah, 6 creatures of your choice. Oh, that might have been the limiting factor. So 1, 2, 3,
Excuse
4.
me.
No, that wouldn't have. You can still have gotten everyone. You have a 1, 2, 3. You have a party of 6, including your new unknown ally. So, Cambry, if you want to heal, it says 2d8 plus Cauldron spellcasting mod, which is gonna be you're a cleric, so you cast with wisdom. You want to roll
Plus
the 2d8 to start, and then yeah, plus 5.
+5.
Cool.
Sweet.
Doubles my health.
Awesome. So, we are now up to date with healing that was cast across the party. The two things of note. I will start with the primary party, or not the primary, but the majority of the party. Stand here, the visage of Vladimir faded, his hateful voice echoing and then going to silence in this hall, and this unknown, pale stranger, clad in garb that is unlike what he would be wearing. It is, well, very recognizable to Mary, Cauldron, and Nazra that he is in the lightly armored garb of a Dusk Elf scout. And
Nope, you can finish. Sorry.
and then with Remby, when you initially entered the room that you are in to the east of the main party, in addition to encountering this vampire, you also, let me pull up the description of the room. Let's see, that is room 35. Let's see. In the center of this room, not to reread the entire description, between these stained glass walls, there is, resting on a pedestal before the colored windows, is a statue of silver that resembles a man kneeling in reference. I can give a touch more description too, if you allow me. 12-inch tall statuette made of what seems to be the purest silver. Looks like it weighs roughly 10 pounds, depicting some holy man kneeling in supplication.
What the fuck does supplication mean?
I think it means reverence.
Penance, essentially.
Kneeling in religious fortitude.
There you go. Okay.
Okay. So, by all means, that is where the split party stands with these points of interest.
Nazrin, I guess, finally having a minute to get herself up. I'm sure everyone is doing similar at the moment. She re-notices the vampire now that everything is mostly done with. And she takes a couple limping steps in front of Mary, and she levels her staff at the vampire. And she says, "You. Why are you here? This isn't going to end if I don't like the answer."
She says missing teeth, blood all over her.
Bloody.
Broken ankle.
The pale stranger's gaze, even as you wave both staff and threats at him, does not break from the spot that Vladimir faded. Though he does stand a bit taller, rolling his shoulders back, clenching his fists, and you can see his lip curl at one side, revealing a fang as you levy these threats at him. Is that how you greet an ally? Or at least a temporary one?
She laughs. Temporary ally? I mean, thanks for the help, I guess. But what are you really here for? You really expect us, me, to trust a vampire in Barovia? At Argonvost? Who the fuck are you? Why do you want to help?
The comment of who
Does
fuck
take
are
a step
you?
forward. She does take a step forward to him.
He turns towards you wholly. I am Lord Leo Delisnia, last of my bloodline, rightful ruler of this valley. And who are all of you?
Cambry looks suddenly very interested.
Nazrin, unless anyone really wants to speak up.
No, I don't think she says anything though.
Okay. Nazrin keeps her staff levied and takes a wider stance. And she goes, "I'm Nazrin. This is my party. We've been tasked here at Argonvost Holt. And you want to help, ally,
The enemy
last
of
of
my
your
enemy.
line.
I mean, he did help.
She gives you the coldest side eye she really can.
Calder's just gonna look at you like he did help.
A
She'll bring her staff to her side at that, like a shepherd staff, like puts it on an end and still holds it. Then,
Lord Leo's undead gaze regards you all. Tasked, yes. I heard the touching speech you attempted to levy at the undead. Commander. Enemy of my enemy. Is that not what they say? Nazrin of Devastani. You seek to hinder, to destroy Zaravik. As do I.
I wouldn't
This-
take a lord of this valley to want to destroy another lord. Why do you
Isn't
want
that
to?
kind of what lords do?
I was about to say,
I
isn't
mean-
that like basic medieval politics?
You know what? Fair. Forgot my history degree for a second.
The foolhardy false Lord Zaravik came into his reign over this valley not by earned combat, not by merit, but by some dealings in the dark with a power that was vile. He became a monster. He made me this.
Oh, so he turned him into a vampire.
This place
Oh.
is one of the few in this valley that even from his derelict castle on high I can resist the whispers of him in my mind. This keep is old, its commander filled with hatred, weave bending hatred, its soldiers almost entirely mindless slaves to it, and the worm that once governed it is long gone, and yet this place seems to remain a bastion of some kind. And from what I understand, you all seek to restore it, and while I am unsure about how I should feel about sunlight in this valley, well, as much as it might burn my skin, I know that it will burn against that false lord more. And so yes, an ally. This night is not long. I do not know by what means you hope to achieve your goals in such short time. But I know that even here, he can feel and see us. I know he can hear and feel and see me. Though these walls offer me some resistance. Where is the skull that you claim will be restored? Where is the magic that you wish to enact upon it? Where
Oh,
is
There's no way we're
where
telling
is
you.
the other member of your party?
What? Cambry just looks around like, wait, what? Where did he? What?
The old man who I attempted to speak with at first offered little insight other than the basics.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Where'd he
Enemy.
go?
Hold on. I think I've got this. Rambi, Grandpa, the baby's coming!
What?
Finally!
You're pregnant?
Remby's gonna take the dash action. You just sprint all over the belly. Really? Oh boy, this is great news. You better lay down. Does anyone have
oh, there he
water?
is. He wasn't too far.
There we go. Here's the old
Leo
man.
regards you all. Yes, the wanderer. Are there any others amongst you?
Hmm. No, I
That's
think this
it.
is good.
Right?
Mary glances at
Right?
Nazrin, holding his tongue. Not sure if we should tell Leo about the other Vistani that are probably on our tail.
Hmm.
I mean, they're
He
not with us.
Yeah, he said with us.
They're not with us.
Cambry is kind of staring at her feet.
Leo His
I-
eyes, as they gaze across all of you, including the returned remnant, do linger over Cambry. He takes a step towards you.
She's kind of doing that thing where she's like leaning back, like as if she was gonna start walking backwards, but her feet aren't gonna move. You know what I mean?
During the encounter, I had seen that you summoned a second of yourself. Is that a temporary power?
Not quite.
Do you raise your gaze as he speaks to
Yeah,
you?
I think as he started walking forward, I looked up to him. And I think Ozna just steps out of, like casually steps out of my body in this moment.
His eyes narrow as he regards you both, scanning your features head to toe. From when do you hail, Pale One?
From when?
Right now. What do you mean? When?
I have been forcefully asleep for a very, very, very long time. But your countenance is familiar to me.
Oh?
Is he talking to Ozna at this moment?
To both of you.
You got some secrets to
I
share?
I don't. What? Guys, what year is it?
No, I recall you. As I recall many faces from the night of the Red Wedding. What is your name?
Cambry?
What is your full name?
Did we go this far?
I don't know
We
if I...
did. We did.
Yeah,
We
no,
did.
I know. But have I heard who this person is?
He announced himself as Lord Leo Delisnia. And Cambry did learn, in speaking with Madame Eva,
Well,
what their full name is.
I have an adoptive name, but I think you might already know the answer to your question.
Well, save it for the class.
Fine. If you must make me speak the truths.
Cambry is like very awkward. She's basically meeting her, not her dad, but her dad, you know?
Wait, what?
I was under the assumption that I was the last of our bloodline. That after centuries spent incarcerated, a bone in a box, that there would be no other Delisnias remaining. But Strahd's foolhardiness has failed to extinguish not one but two of our line. But you seem...
would it be 3
Mortal.
or is it more like a 2.5?
Regardless. Another Delisnia takes breath in this accursed valley, but you seem... And he regards, specifically I think your teeth as you speak. You seem living.
That I am, as far as I'm concerned.
How
I
have you
mean,
sustained
I
yourself over
definitely,
the
it's
centuries?
definitely a weird gray area, you know, with, and she's just kind of pointing at us.
Have you remained as you are over the last 400 years?
No,
How have you extended your mortal life?
I'm like 24.
20. Then. Reincarnation, resurrection, something fouler.
I
You
don't
two
know.
made dealings with the dark.
No, I haven't done anything like that. He's just kind of always been here.
Fate has brought us together. The final two of an undead line.
Huh, I guess when you put it like that, it is kind of true, huh?
when Strahd inevitably falls, now that not one but two Delisnias, or even three, walk this accursed valley, our bloodline will regain its rightful control of the land and its people. I may be unable to sire further lineage, but you, miss,
Whoa. Hey.
Oh.
Uh,
on
I
you
get.
a bloodline rests. You
Oh
can restore the
no.
Delisnias to their rightful power.
Oh no. I wasn't ready for this.
Side quest unlocked.
Find suitors for Camry.
Another one.
Nazrin
There's,
might
like-
cut in at that point at being
Well,
told
wait,
that there
wait.
can
I
be.
mean,
Oh, go
there's
ahead.
like.
Nazareth, you need to pumpkin pie. Lay down. You need to breathe and to.
There's not. Maybe there's a chance there's somebody else.
Morty.
Clearly, the mists, this valley, and the powers that govern it have their weaknesses, their chinks in this undeathly magic. Had you asked me
Exactly.
just days ago, I would have said that no, I was likely the only one remained, and that by itself is nothing more than a chance by some poorly guided, far too empathetic fool who brought me back. So perhaps, but should
Wait. Above table, do we know what he's talking about?
none of you
No.
know anything about what he's talking
about
Okay.
Ren.
Okay.
And
He's talking
Sam.
about salmon, actually.
Okay.
He's talking about Sam.
Somebody brought you back?
When the fuck
Who did such a thing?
Oh,
worry
was
about it.
this when
Don't
y'all
worry
were
about
in
it.
the fucking?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
when y'all went on your little side quest.
Don't worry about
Oh, it all comes
It is a-
around now, doesn't it? Nazrin would ask, who the hell would bring you back?
Hey,
My
be
cursed
nice.
state
That's
is-
my like great grandfather, okay?
it. A
No
fellow
offense.
grandpuppy.
My accursed date is a tale that we do not have the time to unravel if daylight is our deadline, but centuries ago, when the false lord took his throne, when the fool Strahd reigned over this valley through evil magics, I became this under his bite. But I was not destroyed, I was buried. I was starved. I was
Is he trying to like just torment
desecrated.
you? He's trying to just torment you, right?
But a spawn like myself, even without sustenance, without blood, does not die. Though my flesh weaned, my bones remained, and the next light that I saw was clenching against the forearm of some gnomish creature in a graveyard, unrecognizable in the town of Valaki.
Nazrin is taking the biggest deep breath of her fucking life. Knowing exactly who she's talking about, who she's talking about.
I think
And she,
it simply predates back to what I've already said. The enemy of my enemy. And so, I, Lord Leo Delisnia, walk this valley again. And I will make it Strahd's problem.
Hell yeah.
Hmm,
I like this
a
guy.
vampire that I agree with is not something that I would have foreseen.
As you are
And
talking to him
before-
as well, just a quick aside, visually, the bruises, the lacerations, the contusions across his body have been slowly healing themselves throughout this conversation.
Oh, I know what I was just gonna ask. Nazrin eases up, but she does say, I'm glad we're all in agreement on where we stand about the men in the High Castle and what we're doing here. A pleasant surprise, actually. Didn't think I'd say that of a vampire, Mr. Delisnia. However, what happens when we do what we need to here and help you, help us. When this night is over, no matter how it ends, can we trust you to let us go? Or are you going to become another problem we have to put down? I didn't think you want to be back in a box underground so soon.
You extended such pleasantries to the undead commander whose legend surrounds his unending hatred, and yet I stand in a throne room that I need not have entered to aid you, and declare our same enemy, and you still levy threats at me.
You haven't
Vistani.
lived in Barovia as long as I have under his reign. Trust does not come very easy, though I am willing to give it.
Hmm?
Cauldron's just like, maybe dial it back a bit.
I'm curious what Cauldron thinks of Leo, by the way, clearly wearing Dusk Elf Scout armor that is not quite properly fitted to him. If you recall, there was
I'm aware.
a dead Dusk Elf that you knew,
Hmm.
clearly drained vampirically, cast aside in the stables aside this manor. But
Perhaps he's Cauldron's tracking what happened or surmises what may have, but at this moment in time
I'll be right back,
we
guys.
kind of need all the help we can fucking get, so he's just keeping his mouth shut for the time being, and then we'll address
Understood.
the problem at
Hello?
a later time.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be right down in a moment.
he's getting his food. He warned me of this. But when the night is over, when the sun rises, ideally proper sunlight for however long that might be, well, we will see. So long as I am within these walls, my ability to resist Strahd's influence over his spawn is pronounced. I pray that if your task is completed, that it will become easier still. I anticipate I must remain here for some time. What I do beyond that, I will have to learn once this night is over. Poor heroes. Which of us are truly guaranteed to see the sunrise? I have no intentions of turning against you. If you desire me to speak plainly, Nazrin.
When the day
But we will just pause for just a moment while we await Marty to return. And once again, if we have to get up anyone to pee, to drink, to snack, I'm actually going to pee really fast anyway.
I'm gonna
But
go
Leo
grab
seems
me
to
a
have joined with
beverage.
you all. By all means, you may interrogate him more. The sun is a mere 4 hours away, and the next question really is about your guys' decided direction. Remby, you saw what you saw in the adjacent room. The floor below you, you guys did not explore to its full capacity, and the floor here above you, you have explored clearly the throne room and the southern hallway. And as the fight raged on, combatants from the northern rooms did funnel in and have not come since. So, right, I'm just gonna pee real quick, guys. I'll be back in a moment.
For those of us who are still here right now,
Shauna, why are you being so fucking confrontational today?
I don't
God
trust
damn.
fucking vampires, dude.
I understand that, but he literally helped. So be
Uh-huh.
less. So be a little less.
I'll start to loosen up a bit the longer he's with us. Don't worry. You got to think about it. Nazar was just almost beat to death, quite literally 3 different times, and
I'm
now a
aware.
vampire just showed the fuck up. Oh,
I know your characters have a tendency to get their shit rocked by vampiric forces.
I'm getting a little tired of it. I'm sick of vampires, man.
All right.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm back.
Kill
Sorry.
them all then.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
Basically,
Shauna just.
Nazrin Well, go ahead. Sure, Tex.
Me.
What did we miss?
Trying to pick a fight with another fucking undead creature so that we can all fight more things before we have to fight the worst one of them all.
I just told him, don't turn on us when we succeed, and everything will be fine.
Why are you threatening him?
He seems like a nice guy. I like him.
Yeah,
He
I like him
basically
too.
said
That's my
that as
grandpappy.
long as he's within these walls, he's able to resist seemingly the spawn influence of Strahd. He hopes that if you are successful, that resistance will become even easier. And what happens beyond that, he doesn't intend to make enemies of you all, but he made the foreboding comments, but truly who of us is even guaranteed to see the daylight of tomorrow?
That's not really that. It is Barovia.
Regardless, the floor below you all is largely unexplored as you all came to this higher floor first. The southern hallways you all entered through and explored and found very little, and the combatants, the pile of skeletal bones in the hallway to your north, were all drawn clearly from some northern rooms during the fight, and since its conclusion, no further undead enemies have filtered through. So you all stand here, like I said, with about 4 hours to go, one short rest remaining, and whatever other resources. You have 2 of 3 seal pieces, so you can now tell by the connections of the 2 that you have that are about as big as like a small pizza pie.
Does it look like Leo's gonna stick with us?
Yes, he.
Ah,
For what it is worth, I will accompany you throughout the remainder of your evening. You all seem worse for wear against the undead commander, and on that note, my empathetic heroes and saviors. Though my wounds might close upon themselves and my undead nature allows me to regenerate against the blood that I lost, it has been far too long since I have been able to feed properly. Though my vigor might return, should we encounter worse things throughout the eve, of which I anticipate we do, I will become decreasingly effective against or alongside you all, unless, of course, and his eyes slowly flit over all of your exposed necks, one of you heroes would be so willing to
Cauldron's gonna be like,
restore me.
would you accept a wrist instead of my neck?
Yes, I think that would suffice more than well enough.
He just holds it out.
Wow, old.
As he grabs your forearm, he does pause, fangs glistening. I warn you, though this will offer me a level of restoration, you may feel unwell for a time yourself.
I'm built for this.
He sinks his fangs voraciously into your forearm, and we're gonna see. So healing he does regain, though his regeneration was going. He will go to full health, but moreover, he was considered blood-starved, which he no longer is, based on your generous offering of flesh. So he is no longer going to have negative modifiers to his rolls. However, Cauldron, you are going to suffer a -2 to all your attack rolls for the remainder of the evening, as not only is your blood
Like-
drained,
You got spells. You're alright.
Oh my,
attack
any
rolls,
roll.
yeah.
Okay.
Just attack rolls.
Is
just
that
attack rolls.
Does that include like my spells?
Spell attack roll.
Spell attack rolls and your bow attacks, yes. Any spells you cast that like require things to make saves will not be affected. But
So
it will
Spear
be.
Guardians will still be a full fucking fuck.
Yeah, yep. Anything that says make saves is unaffected. But if you longbow, if you guiding bolt, those will
That's
suffer
fine.
-2 as this necrotic energy wafts through your wrist ever so slightly.
Also,
Maybe
as he's
very
drinking,
well.
I'm gonna be like, does it taste familiar?
Ooh.
What the hell?
My condolences. and he simply steps away.
What?
Well,
What
Leo,
just
the
happened? Like, Gabriel's looking around and be like, "What just happened? What was that?"
when you all arrived here, you
Uh-huh.
found the discarded corpse of a blood-drained Dusk Elf scout in the stables to the south of this manor.
Mm-hmm.
And as you see Leo wearing garb that is clearly reminiscent of, well, similar to that Cauldron wears, ornaments and colorations and fabric that is similar to, well, a Dusk Elf scout. So, if you are, it seems Cauldron has made the inference as to what exactly happened to his companion.
Ah. Oh. Oh, I see.
That being said,
Just a little spice to add to the top of this dish.
That is
This-
already
the-
off the Scoville scale, mind you.
the block of what? Stone chipped that had fallen from the commander that you took, the one that you've placed with a similar block. What are those? Referencing the seal pieces.
Oh,
Leo asks.
it'll be like things that we need in order to bring sunlight back to this valley.
And if the fallen commander held one, I assume that the former came from some similar undead in the manor.
I mean, was he undead or was he just a spirit?
That would
Ah,
make
Yeah,
one
I would say undead.
Same thing.
So, yes.
I mean, like,
We are
but
looking-
like, he could just be like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess the ghost works. I forgot that ghosts exist in this game.
Well, that's what
me.
you've been
Also-
fighting, so remember.
You're literally in a party with one.
I'll also say that right now
That's
is the best time
No.
is the best time for us to potentially move the skull, because I've got my beefcake potion, but only for an hour.
Mm.
Ooh, fair enough.
Is this the highest level of
Hmm.
the castle?
And some of us might be worried
That
if it's
puts
still
a-
there.
A wrench in my plan. Well, can't. Well, you have a alarm on the skull already.
I did alarm the skull where we left it in the chapel, but I took my big ass potion for this fight, and it only
To be
lasts
able
an
to move
hour.
it. Gotcha.
Hum da dum. Well, that means we've only got so much time.
Not to say that multiple people couldn't lift and move this skull, but yes, if you're trying to do it with only one person taking up their action economy, that is Mary. Well,
We clearly
Are
missed a
you-
floor or a piece, so I think we gotta make this a rush job now.
Leo.
We know he's coming back.
Mm-hmm.
What'd
Leo
you find in
comments
the here?
on the on that, by the way. Oh, hold on, Cauldron. Go to the east where Remby was.
Oh, what's in this way?
Um, if it is specters of note that hold these slabs that you seem to need, few from what I've explored of this manor would likely hold such power. Most are mindless assailants driven only by the weave-bending hatred of their commander, but there was seemingly one such foe powerful enough, or similar in power to Vladimir, in the desecrated chapel. And below us, in the northern hallways, though I have not explored deeply, a wailing, a bone-chilling wailing with clear magical properties.
There
That
it
our car,
is.
Shauna?
No, it's not my car. It's some guy's
There's the
trunk
wailing.
open. He's right there. It's
I
fine.
can hear it. I can hear the wailing.
It's a strange whale.
Pausing. Thank you. Wailing.
All right.
If the suspicions
Yeah,
of specters
well,
of
it's-
note hold these slabs, I feel that those locations that I had mentioned are probably the only that power might actually be worthy to protect them. Have you visited
The
either
wailing.
these halls below us or the chapel?
We've
We
been
got those been taken
downstairs.
care of.
What was that?
I said the chapel's been taken care of.
Okay. Yes, the chapel has been opened, and that's where we got our first piece. Here's where we got our second. Now we just have to find the third, but that skull needs to get somewhere safer soon.
Well, we can put it down in the basement. We know that's where eventually it has to go, but I, the player, might forget what specifically was happening, but there was definitely some all the way down, all the way up, all the way down bullshit that we had to do, right?
We
So
had to get it
there is no
down.
basement.
It
Brother
was the
Merrick
mausoleum.
in the chapel informed me that just outside the chapel was the cemetery and the mausoleum that the skull would have to be brought to based on your conversations with him. So outside, not downstairs. But
Hmm. The plan was that we would have to get the pieces to open the mausoleum, bring the skull down into the mausoleum. There was going to be some type of revelation or ceremony or something down there. And then we would have to bring it to the tallest tower, like the legends do say. But mausoleum is first.
all the way down, all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
You are
we need
not-
to find the
sorry, go
third
ahead.
part still, and then we need to go to the mausoleum next after we find the third.
That is linear, yes.
Mm.
Additionally, Cauldron,
Hmm.
as you begin to wander over the rubble, movement imminent of the party, a sensation overcomes you. In the
Oh, God.
the stress and the fervor of this place, desecrated as it is, in the room beyond the dilapidated curtains to your east, you feel a strange, calming sensation, a calmness that is clearly not your own, as if just by being in its proximity it is sensed. The room that Remby was wandering through, that he found a statue of pure silver that no one else has seen yet.
This one over here to the left?
No. Here, let me go ahead and just...
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh no! My nail!
Another broken nail. Sorry, Shauna.
I fixed it. We're fine. Everything's okay.
Uh,
The world will remain turning.
What you find, Cauldron, as you wander into this room, is the same statue that I had stated. A
Mm.
foot-tall statue of silver of a holy man kneeling in supplication. As you even approach it, given your clerical status, you become assailed with the realization of exactly what it might offer and all around it. A strange understanding outside of attunement of a magical item. And with that, I'm just going to go ahead and share this in everyone's journal for ease. If you look in your available handouts and such, you might now see everyone something titled the Icon of Ravenloft.
Whoa! What?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Pardon?
Look at that. Nice hat.
Wait, where is it?
Cauldron, as you approach this, a cleric as you are, as I said, this understanding of what this is, a foreign knowledge that enters your mind is had, and you're aware of the abilities that this item presents. However, as you go to reach out to touch it, or if you were, you would note that there was a resistance. Seemingly, despite your ability to approach and understand it as a cleric, your morality, your beliefs, the line you walk between your faith,
Oof.
seemingly does not allow you to fully attune to it in this moment. But you are aware that these abilities it offers, it could be attuned to by someone who is, well, good. This is where alignment comes in, everybody. It says, requires attuned by a creature of good alignment.
uh,
Why can't you just pick it up, Cauldron?
He can.
I
I
can.
guess we'll start following everyone into the other room and
This,
Don't remember what my fucking alignment even is.
it's
put that
lawful
at the top
neutral.
of your sheet.
Yeah.
Cambri's good.
I'm good.
And I don't know if Mary is. I've already looked at everyone's alignment, wondering if I'm dropping a dead item in this party. But no, there are good people in this party.
I don't
This was-
remember if I'm good or not.
I'm good.
A understanding of this item and its power seems to waft across all who enter the room. A clear desire to be understood. This item of purity in this place of darkness. And without speaking to one another, you seem to understand the item you gaze upon collectively.
Here, let me see that.
Call.
You want to carry around a 10-pound fucking statue? Okay.
Yeah, why not? How big is this icon?
It's
like-
10 pounds.
It's
It's
two- I
12
know that,
inches
but I
tall.
mean, like,
It's a
by
foot
size.
tall.
It's a
a
foot.
foot.
A foot tall.
Yeah, it's a foot tall.
It's a fucking monster, dude.
I think, can we just take
Could-
some like rope out of her bag and starts like wrapping it around so that it's like piggybacking her, but it's like peeking over her shoulder?
That's terrifying.
Cauldron.
Mm.
So you said that we all can understand what
Tyler,
this
you can
relic
safely
does,
proceed.
Yeah.
but Cauldron, is this at all familiar to you? What kind of
familiar.
relic is this?
Familiar, no, but I understand its intent. So,
Do you
Um,
lay hands upon it, Cambry, you said?
I would like to.
Do you offer it out to Cambry, Cauldron, or do you remain holding it for a moment?
You can.
sure. If they want to, if Cambry wants to use it, by all means.
As you
I-
lay hands upon this thing, given to you by a cleric whose moral compass is not quite as seemingly with this, the purity, the unadulterated goodness that this icon desires, despite it clearly calling out to what it can identify as heroes amongst you all. You have a vision flash in your mind. A vision that, unlike others that you might witness, Cambry, where you can determine what memories are or are not your own, this one is not. It is the perspective, the eyes of a man handing this statue to Strahd von Zerovic. Strahd is not quite so pale, not quite so fanged, not quite so vampiric in this flash of an image. But as he reaches out, smiling to accept this item being handed to him, it blazes and burns against his skin. It clatters to the floor, and the Strahd in the visage brandishes a sword against the man presenting it, and the vision fades.
Oh,
That is all.
interesting. Did you see that when you touched it, Cauldron?
He did not.
Nope.
What does that mean then? She's just staring at the thing.
What do you mean? What do you
Cauldron's
see?
just gonna look at you pensively, be like,
I
"What did you see?"
I saw a memory. I think.
Yours?
No. This time I know it was not mine or someone I'm distantly related to. I think.
What did you
Um,
see?
Someone handed this to Strahd and it burned him.
Could you tell it was another priest? Was this a lord like Delisnia?
Could I tell?
From the point of view that you had, seemingly seeing through the eyes of the person presenting it, there was no clear indication, unfortunately, of who or what. The greatest inference you gained was that upon gifting to Strahd, or almost gifting, it, well, deeply resisted him to the point of pain. No one here who touched it yet has experienced such a thing, but where there's, I think, this clear understanding that it has moral preferences.
Hmm. I think
Hmm.
it was. I couldn't see who it was because it was from like the vision was from their perspective, but I think it's
Also-
I think it's this thing trying tell me that it's intentions in a way.
Can he
For
use
once,
all
something.
3 of these, or is it one of the 3
No,
spell?
that is this item, if attuned to, grants all that is listed.
Whoa.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sick.
Bane
Whoa.
of the Undead would not apply to anyone except you, Cauldron, as no one else has turned undead as a holy feature. So you would
Okay.
unfortunately lose out on that. But Cure Wounds, Augury, and the Protection from Evil and Good against undead would all apply. However,
Turn me into a little baby cleric.
attunement would be required.
Yeah.
Just takes an
Leo
hour.
wanders after you, Remby.
Well, weren't we gonna short rest anyway?
Old
I
man,
don't
it
know.
seems
Were
that this is
we?
the habit of yours, is it not?
I would like to.
To
What? Who are you?
wander. Yes. No one you should be afraid of. We've established that much.
That's a weird thing to say.
He said in the most
uh,
he said in the most foreboding tone of all time. Nobody you should be afraid of.
It's like that classic Disney villain that fucking
Yeah.
kidnaps
That's
the
what somebody
child.
who I should be afraid of would say. That's
Yeah, literally.
I've wandered these adjacent rooms as well, old man. It seems that once before they housed the nobility of this castle.
Is that your bed there then? I don't know. You gotta really dust it. You gotta get some maids in here.
Um,
Have some respect, old man.
as you all allowed, again, maybe wonder, if it's a lord like Leo, you would notice that not only Remby, but Leo is not present with you as well, as the eldest members of your party have wandered away. And as far as short
What is it
resting,
with
well,
old
everyone,
guys?
it is your call. You have a single short rest remaining of this night that you are more than halfway through with 4 hours remaining.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we shave it, but that's just me.
then I can't attune to it.
That's the thing. Is here's the problem. Is we have to. Who is it? Mary has that strength potion still going, but only for a matter of time.
Oh, then we really shouldn't waste that.
And no, we with the right people, we can still move it anyways. It just costs us more to do so, which we already knew was going to be a thing. But some of us would benefit from a short rest. I'm not so
definitely would.
sure the
I'm
rest
not-
of this castle is.
Some of us wouldn't.
I'm hurting right now still, even
Yeah.
after the healing.
So the question becomes, do we bum rush this thing to a safer place while we still can? And then we short rest? Or do we short rest now, knowing that all of us can be back up to a better speed of things, and just all move it together later?
I think
Well,
that
have
I wouldn't.
Sneak.
I wouldn't say we wasted that I wasted the potion. I mean, it definitely made a difference in the fight.
Okay.
That's for damn sure. But I mean, like the rest of it, like something can still be done now if that's
Do you
the
have
direction we all want to
potions?
take.
Just a simple question for you players. Do you have potions?
I
I've
have
got one
potions.
big healing potion left.
Because
got-
as
only 2 spell slots.
as we discussed, the rule that I want to introduce to tempting, and I'll let this stand outside of combat, is bonus action to heal yourself in combat and roll for the healing.
Oh,
If you drink a potion as an action, you can get the full healing that the potion offers.
wait. I
But then
do
still
have
also
potions.
Still also an action to pour it down someone else's throat, and they just have to roll for it. Out of combat, therefore, I do think it is fine to take your time to drink the entire potion and get full healing. Just knowing, obviously, that that can apply to all of the villains, enemies, and opponents of the valley as well.
So we don't roll if we're taking the full action. It's just the max.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, I'll let action allow for max healing, and combat
I have
applies.
3
just,
44
again,
plus 4 potions if people want something heavy, but that's all I've got left.
I have 344 plus 4 as well, so I think I can just take. What is that like?
something
That's
not get
that's
saved.
20 healing each.
Yeah.
If I take 2 of these, I'm back at full exactly. So,
Okay.
So I
Use
think
that
I might just do that, and then I'll intercept for everybody, and we can use the strength thing, and I can attune to this thing later.
Tyler, we're gonna get there. So, everyone, the icon is in the hands of Cambry. Potions are being had. A short rest is not being taken. The attunement to this powerful item could happen at a later point. Its intentions obviously to be in the hands of someone good. And Remby has wandered away, and Leo seemingly as well. You do not hear sounds of battle or conflict as the elder men waddle away. Again, seemingly the assailants of this floor all came to the beckoning of Vladimir. And so I am now going to pivot, unless anyone has any last comments, to the descriptions of the rooms that Leo and Remby have wandered through.
I think before we do that, Cameron's just gonna say to the people here, we should go find them, right?
If everyone wants to simply follow, go up to the hall, the northern hall, to the door all the way down, and you may put yourself in the room. Cauldron closed the door. How nice of him. And I'm going to read off the description of this first room as you all wander in. Leo just kind of stalking Remby like a shadow. And Remby still having the small dragon sprite clinging to his beard. So, give me a moment to give you guys some module descriptions of room 37.
Oh my god, room 37.
Dear God, no.
Through the dust and
Oh, God.
cobwebs, you see faded war banners adorning the walls of this spacious chamber, in the center of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wood-carved dragons perched atop them. These chairs are pushed back and some toppled over, as if some things rose from them swiftly. Let's see. And then for seemingly how the door to the northwest was also opened, you see in there, in room 39, light enters this circular room through 5 cracked windows. The light falls on a large, dust-covered bed in the center of the room, posts topped with wood-carved dragons. 2 large animals flank the double doors. One is a brown bear, standing on its hind legs. The other is a dire wolf, its face frozen in an evil snarl. Between both lies a wooden chest. And Remby, why don't you make me an investigation roll? As you
Saw it
spent the
in
most
real
time
life.
here.
Oh no.
But I can see it with my real eyes. It's
Oh,
there.
no.
I see. Well, so be it.
Hold on, where
It'll
is
be
it?
it'll be a DC 1. DC 2, don't roll a 1, okay?
I got a 10.
Great.
I rolled a 1 and a 0. That's
Remby in his plodding around, his fumbling, his cane knocking against things, detects what opens accidentally as another door. attached to this
yeah. I'm just gonna go right in.
You hear the loud stone groan of a door long held shut in secret as Remby waddles through.
What
And
is
I
this
will now
guy's
read.
actual deal?
Tyler, what's with you and finding old secret doors?
This
Castles?
rusty
Look, I'm
closet
just
has
built
a
different.
slender window set into the north wall that seems otherwise empty, other than another small wooden chest set against the wall. Tyler, would you like to roll on the minor magic miscellany table?
What is
It's,
it? A D37
D4
now?
Just roll a d40. If we hit a dupe, we'll do it again.
Right.
And let me go ahead and pull up the thing. What you get?
10.
Alrighty. Minor magic miscellany. On a 10. I'll roll again. We already had that. We already got the animated mouse.
45.
The
25?
animated
Okay.
mouse. I don't even remember that.
That's Karnas's little buddy.
Yeah.
His
Karnas
little
is a
I
buddy?
siege
forget what I
drone.
forget what it
Yeah,
does.
you don't.
Though.
You
His
remember my
Rainbow Six
undead
Siege
mouse?
drone.
So
No.
it's basically it runs around, and I can use my bee sense to see through it.
Oh yeah.
Where's it been?
In this chest, you find 2 red leather gloves.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh, these are stylish.
Oh,
I'm gonna put them
no.
on.
Grandpa's got his driving gloves now.
As you put them on without a second thought, they fit perfectly, slightly adjusting to your hand size, and you
Ooh.
can feel that little natural pain of, I think, the arthritis that he must have start to wane as these gloves give you +1 to dex saving throws.
Oh, I thought they
wonderful.
were
This is
literally going to be
nice.
gloves of like
I
anti-arthritis.
thought they were gonna be
That would
like,
be so funny for Tyler to have in this campaign and not the campaign where he needs it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's alright. But red leather gloves do not require attunement upon being worn, +1 to dex saving throws.
Cool.
can I
So-
also do an investigation check into whether or not these creatures are going to come alive if I
Yeah.
go look in
do-
that chest?
How you can roll an investigation check, you can do something of arcane note. How do you want to investigate these statues?
I'm gonna assume it's gonna be arcane, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
do an arcana check.
Gotcha.
18.
Quick cursory glance of these that is thorough in your arcane knowledge, rolling as well as you did. There don't seem to be any runic carvings. There don't seem to be any glimmers of magic. Any sensations of enchantments. These, at least from your 18, seem like truly just stuffed, dead animals. Taxidermy. Very well done taxidermy at that.
He's just gonna let out a very subtle sigh.
Thank gods. Thank the morning lord.
And then I assume that also is there any arcane on the chest as well, or is that not
No, the
included?
chest seemingly also is not arcanely trapped or imbued. This
I'm
is
gonna open that chest.
gotcha. Surprise, it's locked.
Could Nazrin
Yeah.
try and picklock it?
This old wooden chest could be picked. It could be opened by a number of means, I'm sure, but magic is not what is keeping it closed. Heroes, you are faced with the ultimate challenge: a rusty lock.
I don't have. Hold on. I want to try and pick it. I don't have lock picking tools, but I can. I've got pretty good dexterity.
I've got a mace.
I
Yeah.
think without
It could take-
proficiency
Hold on,
in it,
hold
it would
on,
be a very high
hold
DC.
on.
But
I have.
oh, wait a minute, that's
I
right.
have thieves' tools and
Say
proficiency
Cambry.
and proficiency.
Then
in
never
them.
mind.
You guys are always ready to just like brute force this. Alright.
Sorry, harness is kind of baked in at this point.
Where is it?
Cauldron presents the chest to. It is in the northern room, so go up
Cambry!
about 5-6 squares. Recalling Cambry's
Alright.
ability to lockpick the chapel doors themselves that seemed unopenable.
She closes her eyes and like puts two fingers on each hand up to her temple, like, and realizing that it doesn't do anything. She's like, okay, and then she just goes to try and pick the lock.
Yeah. So this is going to be a DC 13, as this rusty lock is not terribly difficult. But
What is
lock
this?
nonetheless.
A sleight of hand check?
Yep, with whatever proficiencies you would add, or if you have the thieves tool in like a little
Oh wait, can
Bottling
I
lower
roll
left.
that?
thing. I don't
Oh
use them
yeah,
often enough.
attribute. I'm using dexterity.
Yeah.
Hell
The
yeah.
rusty lock
Nice.
almost does not give, but you're able to stop the force that you were about to apply that might have broken it, and readjust in that satisfying and
Woo.
within the chest that you two open together
We got there.
is
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
You did so much work. Thank you for all your help.
I found it.
the chest initially appears empty, but the rotted wood reveals very easily, with just your guys' passive perception that you both have, a false bottom that I'm sure you remove.
Ooh.
Below the false bottom is a silver amulet inlaid with a small emerald,
Oh.
a rune carved on the back of it, and an ancient handwritten note, which I will read. It says, Godfrey, I fear we may not speak again for a time unknown, so I leave you my writing where I know you may find it. Battle is upon us. I can hear the war horns trumpeting west of our fortress. Our knights are ready, ready for bloodshed, ready for death. But my love, I am not ready. Not ready to relinquish our lives together, our future. I swear to you, I swear on my oath, that I shall not be felled. In life or in death, I shall war eternally to protect our order, to protect you. Hidden within our bedroom chest, I will leave the amulet you gifted me for safekeeping, so that it may not be lost in the chaos of battle. I've already used its blessings, as I may each day. Argonvost may be my sun, but you are my stars and my moon. Vladimir.
Oh.
Oh, no.
A note written to Godfrey by Vladimir. I'll give you all the free recollection that there were 2 letters inscribed on the wedding bands that you found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even hear that?
Cambry
They
is
don't know.
Cambry's
It's
openly
just
Cambry's openly weeping.
Can we all
Long
say
lost.
that I
Feel-
was in
just
that
like-
room? Because I was trying to follow, I'm just not. moving
By all
with it.
means, yes. Anyone who wishes to have either approached the chest and seen what they have read, anyone who wishes to have followed Remby, who wandered away again with his new gloves, you guys can make those declarations.
Jesus fucking
But
Christ.
the letter is read aloud by, we'll say Cambry, tears dripping onto the ancient parchment.
Oh,
A
I'm
love
sorry, I'm
letter.
not trying to ruin
You're
it.
ruining the letter.
I'm sorry.
A
I'm
love
sorry.
letter of eons past from Vladimir to Godfrey. A hidden love, it seems. And a magical amulet with a powerful rune on the back of it. A rune that, Cauldron, I will say you recognize quickly because I believe you actually have this spell. Actually, let me double check. Actually, you might not. Let me look it up really quick. Gotta see what level this spell
I
is.
don't like how it switches my screen.
Can,
Mhm.
as you get that open,
Sorry.
could Nazrin, who has one of the rings on, go pick up the amulet?
Yeah.
Cauldron's
put it
gonna
on, but she picks
swat
it up.
your hand away. Don't touch it.
I
No.
would like you to make one more Arcana check, Cauldron. I will lower the DC because you did so well on the 18. And if anyone wants to offer the help action to him, I would say Cambry actually can give you
Sure.
advantage as you both look over these magics.
15.
Why don't you roll at advantage? I'm just gonna, if you don't mind me saying so, Marty, your character also looks over them. Well,
Yeah.
15 is fine anyway. I just didn't know if you wanted to crit fish. As a cleric, you do recognize this rune, you recognize what it implies, and you're able to determine this once a day blessing with some accuracy. This is a rune that implies Death Ward.
Ooh.
Actually, after swatting her hand away, he's gonna be grab the amulet and put it in her hand and be like, "That's yours."
As the letter implies, a once a day ability.
hmm
A Death Ward does not form over you, so despite lacking Identify, you might be able to assume that this is yet another item that needs to be attuned to.
Do you have the attunement slots? To do
Well,
that?
I think I do. I don't think I have.
I don't
Hold
think
on.
anyone's full up on attunement slots.
I'm
I think
not.
that was a little bit. I think at most anyone has 2, very purposefully, because well, I was hoping you guys would all have an empty 1 or 2 for things that come across in this place. Anyway, you have found, like I said, the ancient letter. You have you wear, Mary and Nazrin, the wedding bands of J and V, who might now understand are Godfrey and Vladimir, the spirit who greeted you, banished from the fortress upon approach, and Vladimir, he was fueled with hatred, an oath that he swore he could not be felled. And nothing else of note is found in these connecting trio of rooms.
All right.
Hmm. I think.
Well,
Maybe you heard and saw all that too, right? You're like in the room technically.
Yeah, I stayed at the doorway keeping an eye on Leo,
He has
She
lingered in
would
the
go up
shadows, gazing
but
to
at
you.
apparently not fucking Remby again.
Oh no, I just walked right by you, showing off my cool gloves. Hey.
I don't know.
This
Oh,
guy.
hey, oh, he has new gloves. Okay.
This guy.
And you said that Vladimir did swear to return to us. We just know that he's gonna be back.
Yeah,
Or
I
he
mean, we've
said
heard so
something
many
about
times
us.
the phase spider venom isn't gonna put
Yeah.
him down as long as it puts any other shades down.
Mary, you heard all that. And she holds out the amulet and the note to you if you wanted to take an actual look at them. But if we have the unfortunate circumstance this evening to see and encounter Vlad again, my heart doesn't want to appeal to him any more than I have about the valley and doing right. But maybe speaking of Godfried may help him.
The first thing he said to us was thieves.
He did. Oh, that's right, he did. Oh shit.
Let's just focus on getting out of here alive, okay?
She gets quiet about that, but only nods. Says, "Yeah, getting out alive."
Will you
We'll
lock
do our
in,
best.
Nazrin?
Hey, think about it. We have a future to look forward to. I respect the history. I respect what Argonvost once stood for. But I'm so sick of the undead. Shades and vampires and zombies. It can all go. Barovia can just go fuck itself. Just survive the night. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't know if those other Vistani are coming for blood, if they're gonna try and take the skull. Naz, I don't think it
Both.
matters if you're even the one to do this. Yeah, we're making a statement about who you are and what we believe in, but I can't let go of the thought of leaving. What does it matter? I don't want to kill anybody that doesn't deserve killing. I'm sick of fighting.
Mm. Then we get through this night and we put our fighting days behind us. We go somewhere where we don't have to fight every day. For as long as we can. Last stretch?
Yeah. We must have missed a seal piece on the second floor or something.
I agree. If it's
Yeah,
not up
I'm
here,
sure
then it's
whatever's
definitely
guarding-
somewhere downstairs that we haven't looked.
I don't think
Also-
whatever's guarding the mausoleum, whatever the wailing is, I don't think that's. I wouldn't expect it to have a seal piece outside the cat at where the key is needed. You know, that doesn't make sense. So
So it's
At
on
least-
one of these 2 floors.
at least 2 more fights. 2 more fights.
2 fights.
Can I glance out one of these windows that I found?
Oh yeah. So we're gonna do a few things. For one,
Oh no.
as Leo
Oh, no.
hears you muse over a future in a world without fighting and cursing the undead, as you discuss your desires for all that is before you, I would like to note once more that your companions seem to have wandered away in your romantic musings. And he stalks forward. Please, allow us to find them again. And Leo will lead you to Ramby and Cauldron. This
We're
way,
just
everybody.
wandering. I don't know. What's the
No,
problem?
it's fine. It's fine. So, everyone, if you go south the door you came in, and then you go east, and then you go north, you can wander
God.
and find all the old
Can you
men
sit
once
still
again
for 2 minutes?
rotting around.
No.
All right, guys, room 40. This room is a haven for dust and cobwebs.
Oh,
3
lovely.
narrow
It's the haven
windows.
for dust and cobwebs. There's a sign on the door.
The 3 narrow windows allow slivers of light to illuminate bare oak shelves along the walls and a torn, padded chair lying on its side near a cavernous hearth. An iron door set in the south corner of the west wall hangs open on one hinge, the door that Remby is at. And as Remby, you gaze into that room. The walls of this room are lined with lead. Emptied chests and shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor, their contents plundered long ago. A
Radioactive.
lone picture on the wall of this broken room hangs askew. Picture shows the mansion in better days, under clear winter skies with snow-capped mountains in the background. And Remby, as you gaze at it, roll me an Arcana.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we said that at the same time.
Me too, for real, for real. 9. That's bad. That's a low one.
Remby sees nothing of note upon gazing at this painting. Maybe others will, but and then Cauldron, as you gaze into room 42. Rich
Where's
drapes
41?
faded by time and neglect. 41 was the room that Tyler just lived in.
Oh, okay.
But rich drapes, faded by time and neglect, hide the windows of this otherwise empty room. Several empty stone shelves dot the walls between these many windows. This, well, roll me an investigation.
I ain't seen
So-
shit.
It's a large, empty room. By all means, if you gaze out the windows, the southernmost ones look out into the cemetery. The northern ones into the woods and the precipice along the walls. And little else at the moment. But let's see. One moment.
Do I see anything out in the courtyard or in the cemetery?
Sorry, Shauna was just speaking to me. Pardon my pause. The only other thing of note, as Mayri, you are closest to the east wall of the room you are in, room 40. Mayri, you hear the soft flapping sound of wings. A single piece of parchment blows off the top bookshelf alongside the hearth, spiraling lazily in the air and landing gently at your feet. And I will tell you what it says if you so choose to pick it up.
Was there a source of the wing beats, or was it like the paper?
You can't tell. As you gaze around, even with whatever checks you might have made, there seems to be no source of the wing beats. You cannot quite discern whether it was the paper or true wings that you heard. And yet, this thing sits at your feet. And it
Wow.
is...
Yeah, I'll read it.
Yep.
You better.
There it
It's
is.
meant to be.
Show to everyone.
Oh.
I can certainly read it aloud. You can read it to yourself, Mary. How about you all have it? Camber, you could read over his shoulder.
Oh boy, alrighty, here we go. Journal of Argonvost. My knights have fallen and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fang. Today I will die, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love. This valley, this home, and the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me. The time has come to throw off this guise and who these heathen and show these heathens my true fearsome form. Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let them tell their stories of dark triumph against the protector of the Balanok Mountains. Let Argonvost be remembered as a dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not lie in their rightful place in the hallowed mausoleum of Argonvost. No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies like the coins of a plundered horde, trophies of a hard-won victory. I do not fear death. Though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness, and let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. Now to battle. Signed, A. So he was a shapeshifter as well,
Huh. He was.
and was happy to keep fighting. Fuck, now I feel like an idiot.
Tattered parchments of tales and occurrences centuries ago line the walls and the shelving seemingly of this upper floor as you walk through a cemetery in its own right. Now, who wants to roll an Arcana to help Remby?
I suppose I could be persuaded, though after that last roll, I don't know how well that's gonna go.
As Cauldron
Uh,
approaches his
significantly
companion
better.
Remby, once again passing, gazing at the empty shelves, the broken vases, the torn apart chests, and yet one painting remains. And with your recent observations of the arcane gazing at this image of the manor, there is a glistening sensation, a trick of the light almost, as your trained eyes of greater magics detect that this painting itself seems to be more than it reveals.
Can I
That is
pick
what
it
you
up
detect.
and look
Oh,
around,
boy.
look at it?
Yes. As you move this painting aside, you are faced with a stone wall and a small rune of evocation upon one of the bricks.
Can I speak it?
You
Or
could
should I not do that?
you could speak aloud what it is. Some
Do I know what
again,
it is?
you notice that it is a rune of the evocation school of magic, and if you do try to speak its very phonetic translation, there is nothing that occurs.
Can I touch it and then say it?
You can, and as you lay hands upon it, though you feel a warmth coursing through your hand, and again speak aloud a general evocation sprays, nothing happens.
God damn it.
You
don't
all, I'm sure, could see Cauldron clearly investigating, moving aside this painting, and attempting to
I don't know.
enact some
I'm
rune
in a-
on this wall.
I'm in a closet.
But
What are you saying, man? Let me take a
Mm.
look. How you?
you can also clearly identify the rune of evocation. Your addled mind knowing your schools still. Remby.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, let me
That's
see.
okay.
Do I have? Can I try and shocking grasp it?
Yeah.
Because that's an evocation spell.
Remby lays his hand upon the brick and, musing as he might, lightning courses through him and into the brick, which shifts, sets back, and the bricks around it similarly move aside, revealing a very deep inset alcove in this
See,
wall.
just like
behind this
that,
painting.
young one there. It's quite
I'm-
easy.
Young one.
This
Old
fucking
man.
guy. This fucking guy.
Alrighty.
Fucking talking.
As Remby continues to find the unplundered treasures of this keep, hidden in the recesses of it, well, there are several items in this deep set grove.
Yay! More stuff.
That's why we do
Alright.
it.
Revealed in the hidden compartment is a silver bracelet carved to resemble a dragon biting its own tail, a well-crafted rapier glowing faintly, and a bundle of 3 identify scrolls.
It's meant to be. I can identify
Finally.
things.
I'm not sure exactly how many other items you have all found throughout the castle that you do not quite know what they do, but you have at least now landed upon the bundle of scrolls placed in this module, so that if you didn't have identify, you have a chance at identifying them.
Yeah.
Thank God. We
You're
get
all
to know
made
things.
aware as this glowing rapier, this silver dragon bracelet, and these scrolls are pulled forth from the still sparking hands of Remby with his
Oh.
red leather gloves. I fear there is little else on this floor from my own explorations. Truly, the commander that you've already dissipated for a time was the person of note.
Do
Says
we want to
the-
identify things real quick?
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
We have the things.
Alright. What do we need to identify?
We
Remy's
needed
stay in
to.
the fucking room.
I'm literally going to like put Remy on a leash, like quite literally, like with hempen rope. I'm gonna tie one into his waist and one into my belt.
Hey, it's been working out. You should just let me wander.
Your call, everyone. You have many magic items that you have found and do not quite know what they do. Some that you found and deduce what they do. So, you guys have 3 identify scrolls.
I think we use them now. So that way, as we go forward, we can actually use the things because we know what they do. They could help.
What items do you have?
Isn't there? Oh,
Well, we have the silver bracelet that we just found. We have.
we have the silver
I have my
amulet.
crossbow, that I don't know what it does.
You do have
There
the
was
crossbow.
also a small. I'm going back into these a little
what?
bit. There's one more that Remby picked up in one of the first
Don't worry
sessions
about
we
it.
had in Argonvost. It was like a gem piece or something. It was something small. It wasn't like. Hold on, let me find my notes. I didn't find it.
I already know what your fucking thing does, so I gave it to you.
Yes, the Death Ward amulet you've already identified by context clues and the rune upon it. You did find a magic crossbow. You do have the bracelet and this rapier of unknown magical properties, seemingly. You.
Oh, it was a bead of some kind. It was like a green bead, and we didn't know what it did.
Yes, you did.
It went to something that was like out of its place, but we don't know what the actual bead did. We just know it's magic. I think that's the last thing. There were 3 things.
Probably a key of some kind. You just gotta put it in somewhere.
I think that bead came off the minor magic miscellany table.
Oh, did it? Damn it. Okay, never mind.
Well, everyone, it's the dealer's choice. You have 3 identify scrolls. What would you like to identify?
I definitely want to identify that bracelet.
The one you just pulled out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cauldron, wasting no time, uses one of the scrolls to identify the item besides it, and you identify a bracelet of warding. This bracelet has 3 charges. Here, I'm gonna actually just post this in the Discord
Oh, thank you.
at session notes and docs. 3 charges while wearing it and attuned to it. Use a bonus action to spend 1 to cast the Sanctuary spell, or 2 recharges to cast Warding Bond with a range of 30 feet. You can cast one of them as a reaction, but if you do, you have to spend an additional charge, and it must target the attacked creature. Gains 1 charge at dawn, or could lose them all if you roll poorly when the restoration occurs. A bracelet that offers protection both to its wearer and potentially as a reaction protection to someone else.
Okay.
All right. 1 identify scroll used, 2 remaining.
Alright. I'm good with that. I don't really care what my crossbow does, because I'll figure it out.
Well, maybe. You might have to attune to the crossbow to figure it out without
Yeah.
knowing what it does.
I'll do it on the next thing. When we
Okay.
take my next rest. Does
Any
anybody
other-
want this sword?
Wait, did we find out what
Sword?
the sword does?
It is a rapier
Mm.
that is glowing faintly, and you can at least see emanates dim light in a 15-foot radius.
Nah.
Alright.
I mean,
guess
I can use it, but I also have a magic sword already.
Yeah, I have,
Naz, do you,
I have a good weapon.
Okay.
Want a magic
Can
sword?
Asmund
Naz?
use swords?
Yeah,
Can I use swords?
Mary, if you want to just put it on your belt, it would be like a little bit of a torch, you know?
Sure, yeah, we can do that. Naz, I could also toss you the short sword, because that might be a simple weapon a monk can use, and I'm pretty sure me as a ranger I can use the martial weapon, the rapier.
Okay.
Obviously, you don't need to use it. You deal magic damage already, but it is a +1 short sword.
Sweet. Thank you.
Okay. Well, 2 identify scrolls remain. A bead of unknown power, a crossbow of unknown power. I think that's it then. Well,
Do you know what your bead does, Tyler?
I didn't even remember I had it.
That doesn't answer my question. Do you want to know what it does?
Oh, I thought you said, do I know what it does?
No, I said, do
sure,
you
whatever.
want to?
Uh,
Sure, we'll use it on the bead then.
Gotcha. As you cast over that, let me pull back up to what that is. Are you guys excited to learn what your stuff does?
I don't know, I think it's more fun to kind of figure it out sometimes.
Why do you think I
Okay.
just put the gloves on?
Oh god, hold on.
Let me just use the rapier and poke somebody with it real quick.
How do they look?
Wow.
Does
This small, fragile green bead, when crushed, gives the benefits of a short rest in 10 minutes.
Oh, great! That's what. Who wants this garbage?
You have you have a short rest in your hand. Whoever uses it again has to remain resting for 10 minutes, but one person could benefit from a free short rest essentially before the other short rest is used tonight.
Does anybody need a short rest currently?
Does anyone
10 minutes.
actually gain things from a short rest? Because I don't.
You do. You get your sorcery points back.
No, I don't. They're long
Hey.
resting.
Are you sure?
100%. I was complaining about it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
You regain
could
all
have
spent
more.
sorcery points when you finish a long rest. That's it.
I got my wild shapes back. That's it. I think Cambry gets some class resources back.
Nope.
Action surge.
Nope.
Damn, really?
Pretty sure action
Second
Short
surge.
rest's
wind.
flow, bro.
Unleash
Wait.
Incarnation.
Wait. No, unleash
You should
incarnation
get something.
is a long rest thing. Let me double check on.
What happens when I open this
Action
door,
surge.
Eric?
The door to your right reveals a staircase spiraling downward to the floor whence you came.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I get I get
Wrong
action
direction,
surge.
you go up.
I do get action surge and second
I
one
don't think
back.
there is
Here,
a
have
third.
the green bean.
Okay.
Is there a third
Do I have
floor
to
to
eat
this?
it or?
I don't know. Just crush it in your hand.
There is a floor above you as well. The staircases to the far west spiral upward. Or actually, no, the reverse. I'm so sorry. The staircases to the far west of each of these hallways spiral downward. The staircases that you are at right now, that you open the door to, those spiral upwards. Likely, as you can see, to the rooftops, as the massive hole in the roof from the rubble that you were standing upon during your fight looked up at the open sky above you.
Eric, do I have to eat the
Mhm.
green bean?
It's a green bead, as Ramby
No,
hands
it's a
you
green
clearly
bean.
yeah. So
The
Ramby
fucking
hands you a
crunches it in
green
his mouth.
bead and tells you it's a bean and to eat it. If
Yeah.
it is crushed, in whatever way you decide, if you remain
Okay,
immobile,
I
resting for 10
crush it
minutes,
with my teeth.
a wave of rejuvenation slowly spreads from your mouth, strangely.
And I
as you-
spit out shards of glass.
as you remain seated, leaning, resting in whatever way you want, perhaps in the large armchair looking into this hearth. A short rest does overtake you, for the benefits of one.
You told me it was a bean. That was
I
made
said
of
it was
glass.
A bean. I said bean. You didn't hear me, right?
Well, some of your strength returns.
And
Fighter.
some of your HP is lost.
No. It's cosmetic damage.
Yeah, your
Just
gums
smiles
are
with
slightly
a fucking bloody ass smile.
Looking like a hockey player over here.
Leo approaches you, Cauldron, as you open the upward staircase. The roof above us holds little else but ancient battlements and a tower looking over the entirety of the keep and the surrounding lands.
Have you been in Citadel?
I have not. But if you are seeking another slab piece, well, there are a few other groupings of undead in this place other than below us.
Oh.
Sounds like somebody knows where it
in
is.
The only ones below, the only ones of note are below us, is what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, everyone, I think then, without further ado, unless anyone has any last questions with anything encountered on this excavated floor, I'm going to move you all to the lower levels.
It will not
Trying
be contained. Damn it. I was contained.
For housekeeping purposes, is a rapier a versatile weapon or a finesse weapon?
Finesse
Finesse.
weapon. fucking take off.
Alright.
That's it.
Alright,
I'm,
just for the
I'm in
love of
dungeon
God.
crawling
It's
mode.
clearly
Alright.
in this room here. Come on, guys.
I'm going to ask for a little bit of contained wandering on this floor. You can all certainly follow along to the northern half of this room, the balconies essentially that were surrounding the foyer. And yes, Rambi has found a hallway and a door.
Wait, I want to find doors too.
Oh, hurry it
You
up.
gotta be
You're a
cool.
monk.
You
You
gotta
should be
be
running
quicker
faster
than
than
that.
me.
I
I'm
told
an
you I
old
was moving on the
man.
ground before you started moving, dude.
My token was already here. Ha ha.
Hey, what's this dude?
All right, everyone. Let's have you all decide how far each of you wander in what area. You did come from this eastern section, and all of these doors have been looked through already for what it's
Did
worth.
we
These
already
are-
look into this?
Yes, we
one?
did. Yes, yes. Come on, let's
Yes.
go.
You did. You
I'm
found
going.
you found an
We have 10
immovable
minutes
rod in one
anyway.
of them.
Hey, shush, shush. They don't know that.
No, in
Sorry.
this one right here, across the way. We found that in here, or he found that in here, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Don't tell anybody about my rod.
It's immovable. It's
Hold on a second.
Really, real fast. Before we all just start darting everywhere, can we please, before logistically, can we all hold on 1 second before we all start moving?
Yeah, guys.
Because
So,
now everyone is in a million different places, and it's getting a little hard for me as a
Alright.
player to like keep up with a lot of stuff. Can
Yeah.
we make it an effort to stay together? Remby,
Yes.
Yes.
can you
No,
please
please.
come back?
Hold on,
Like, actually,
guys.
Part of my whole character
Guys.
One
thing.
encounter, can you
Guys.
come with us, please?
Guys,
We've
will-
been where you are before.
guys, I will rein in when the wandering needs to pause for development reasons. I am making sure
Stop
to
at
not
the
describe
doors,
anything to players until everyone is present to hear the descriptions together. Remby can wander a bit as he is. Totally understandable. Yep, if you guys want to try to cluster, I think that's needed right now on this floor, as you are aware that there are still enemies to be faced. So Najin, if you want to just move to the right where everyone is gathered on the wooden paneled floors, we're going to leave Remby where he is, gazing at a door to the north, and I'm sure all of you will enter that together. And Cauldron, as you pull back the curtain that was slightly to the north in this room, you are faced with a mirror. An
Oh,
upright
goody.
mirror. And as you gaze into it, it reflects not Cauldron, but a strange human who seems to be well over 6 feet, broad-shouldered, short, lightish, brownish, blondish hair. What color are your eyes, Tex?
Emerald green, I
Are
believe.
we breaking
No,
the
your
fourth wall?
eyes, Texas. Your real
My-
life human eyes. Yes.
We're breaking the fourth wall here.
Green, as a matter of fact.
Green eyes. As Cauldron moves, so does the image of this this humanoid, much younger than he.
Ew, I hate this. It's breaking the
What
fourth
is
wall.
this?
And if anybody else gazes into the mirror, you also see reflections resembling strange humans, all of which somewhere in their mid to late 20s, that move with your reflections on the mirror.
That's awesome.
Camber just goes, not
Nice.
another one.
Be like, all right, that's enough of that. Close the fucking.
Yeah, close that
Each
door.
of them-
Let's just pretend we never saw that, yeah?
Each of them wearing strange clothing, shirts with designs on them seemingly printed on by magic, perhaps flanneled patterns unknown to you all.
That's hilarious. I love
Hats that are
that.
not wide brimmed, but instead have just short brims on their front or back. Anyone have any special narration they want to add as their characters seemingly see what the players look like in this mirror?
A purple fuzzy garment that looks like smoke.
There's this woman in what looks to be fighting leggings, but she walks around so leisurely.
So you did this on purpose, Eric.
That's so
Yeah.
cool. Wait, so these people are staring back at us, or we just see them?
They
So,
are
like, if I were
responding
to-
as they are responding in movement entirely as a reflection might. They are immobile,
Oh, I
you
love
do not
that.
move, etc.
Oh, that's wonderful. She like goes to like reach up to this big mop top that's like on her head and like move it. And Nazrin's like, this is very fine hair. What is this? She like rakes through her braids that are half coming out at this point.
And the curtain is closed with either some level of interest, fascination, disturbance, as the strange appearances of these humans are left behind.
I say as I do this in an actual mirror in front of me.
Worth it.
Yeah.
It was worth wandering over there.
All right.
All right.
From that
Shall we-
point north, which here I'll make Leo the marker here,
We can.
to the west of Leo, around the corner, you can see Remby gazing at yet another closed door. And then just besides that, a wooden hallway that wanders north.
All right.
I'd
I
encourage you
think
all to move yourselves at least to the balcony that Cauldron and Remby are on, for the sake of, as you proclaimed, liking to stay together.
Give me 3 minutes real quick. I just need to go grab a beverage.
Oh, the session's gonna end in 5.
No, it ends at 2.
no, we got another hour.
Oh, 2? I thought it was 1, because you said you were going at 1.
If I did, I misspoke. No, we have until 2.
Never mind.
Okay, cool. Give me like 3 minutes real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
So so we're all meeting up over here. No one wants to go in any of these rooms.
All
We've
those
already been
other
in all
rooms were already totally explored. You guys came from this direction.
That's right.
The-
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. We did
That's the balcony above the chapel right there.
correct.
Oh, gotcha. I see where we are. Okay. Thank you for the reminder.
And then the ruined rooms to the south are rooms that overlooked the
Mm-hmm. The foyer,
spider-
the big
the f-
entrance.
to the west, yes, but the rooms to the south are the destroyed floors that you could not successfully climb up into that overlook the massive spider foyer.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that actually is where you found the bee that offered a temporary short rest ability here.
Yes. Yes.
And I will say, as you all stand, other than Cambry, I'm just gonna move Cambry along though. I don't assume you stay down there.
Yeah. no, sorry.
At the turning point here, this hallway leading north, this door along the wall that Cauldron and Remby stand at, it does not take any magical perception to hear a low moaning, like multiple entities moaning in unison from the northern hallway that you all stand at.
Is that not what we're looking for, though? Isn't that what
I
we're
have not-
looking for?
Maybe
If
you
you're,
are.
if you're searching for whatever other undead might be of note here.
No, I mean, like, we're looking for the wailing. That's what I was asking above table. Is that
Oh,
yes,
right.
yes, yes, yes,
Mhm,
yes,
mhm.
yes. Yes, I
Get
believe it
back.
is. All you missed, Tex, is that the door you are all standing at could be opened, and the hallway that you are all, the others are standing at, you can hear this low, multi-voiced moaning resonating from down the hallway.
Oh, nice.
Well, hallway or room, everyone.
Room. Then hallway.
The door opens with ease.
Ah, marvelous.
Not locked. Let's see. We have room 29. The contents
Guys,
of this
it's
room
room
are
29.
draped. It says so. Yep. The contents of this room are draped
Really
in
labeled
cobwebs.
every single one in here.
Surprise,
Totally.
surprise. Between curtain windows stands a black marble hearth with a sculpted mantelpiece, above which hangs a framed portrait of two men, clad in silver armor, gazing happily at one another. Opposite the fireplace is a large bed with a rotting mattress and wooden posts carved to resemble dragons. Across from the double door stands a tall wardrobe, its doors hanging open, revealing a dark and empty cavity. The only other piece of furniture is an overstuffed leather chair that faces the hearth. While previously there might have been some wonder or some investigation as who these men might be, well, everyone, can you assume who it is you're looking at? These very lively forms of people?
Argonvost.
Gladden.
right.
Gladden,
Nope. Okay, we
Godfrey.
don't know who we're looking at. Strahd and Godfrey?
I said Vlad and Godfrrey.
Oh, they said Strahd. I heard Argonvost and
No.
Strahd, and I was like, all right, no, never mind. We missed the context. Yes.
No, but Vlad and Godfrey. The two
Little
old
Alice.
lovebirds.
Little else
I-
adorns this room through any investigations. What might have been a mystery to unfurl on who these men are rooms above you have already revealed that you're simply gazing at further evidence that once upon a time Vladimir and Godfrey were not hateful revenants, but happy soldiers.
You know, they
Happy
didn't really
betrothed.
do a good job of hiding it if this was the whole idea. There seems to be a lot of context clues.
What are you talking about? That's just they're best friends. They share a bedroom.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
They call that Alexander the Great stuff, and his guy.
Oh, Achilles and Patroclus, is that what you mean?
No.
Patroclus.
Alexander the Great had like one of his head
Mhm.
advisors died, and he wept for like a month, and
He was
They
just
sent
like a
him his
really
head
good
in a
friend.
box.
yeah.
That was fun.
He was my homie.
He was.
Well.
Never mind. I was gonna go on a history tangent. We don't have to do that. He was inconsolable for a month and waged
Mhm.
war because they sent him his head in a box. Continue.
Here's what we're going to do, everyone, for the sake of mobility and because I think above table you guys have a little bit of understanding. As you all leave this room, as you tell me otherwise, and stand at the hallway leading north, and the moaning continues to resonate. We're going to make our movements in some decided turn order. In fact, what we're going to do is use the turn order. Because we cannot wander aimlessly down this hallway. Sorry.
Don't I have advantage on this? I forget.
I've still got my mic. I just have to run downstairs really fast. I'll be right back.
I do have advantage on initiative rolls.
Oh, we're rolling?
Oh yeah,
initiative?
Mike's right there.
You're not in an identifiable combat, however, for the sake of ease, as we gaze down, what your characters are aware of are some level of undead and this suspicion of conflict. As we go through this hallway and potentially the room on the right, we are going to do it in
Wait,
an organized, timely way.
Hold on, sorry. Say that again. We don't feel like we're in combat.
He's
You're not
just
in
doing this.
you're not in identifiable combat right now.
Okay.
You hear the moaning.
Which
Based on-
is coming from down here.
No.
Yes, and rather than have people just move their tokens around at their leisure, the best, most organized way to proceed down into this area of this floor, I think, is just with initiative order.
Nice.
Okay.
Look at that.
Damn.
Why don't you just waste a crit success on a fucking initiative?
Hey, you never know. Sometimes the initiative is the most important thing.
Well, Mary, as you all pause, looking down this hallway, hearing this moaning, knowing from your conversations with Leo that if there are undead that you think might be powerful enough to hold such a seal piece, this is one of the remaining parts of this manor that could house both. And you get to make whatever interaction with this ahead of you first.
Let's see. It's double movement to move through an ally's space, right?
Yeah.
All right. But a diagonal move is also 10.
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of grace just because everyone's just kind of like cluttered here.
All right, I go
Um,
5, 15, 20, 30.
Okay. Is that as far as you wanted, or would you have moved elsewhere if things weren't cluttered as they were?
I mean, we're in initiative order, so I was standing at the door and on the balcony, and there's a moaning shit, and the hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. So I'm not stealthily, but carefully making my way to the top of the stairs. And did we decide yes on max healing if you use an action for a potion?
Yes.
I'll use my action to down a big ass 64 plus 4 potion.
Right. And just so we're clear, the moaning is coming from, this hallway direction.
Sure,
Just-
sure. All right. Wherever it's coming from. If we're stacking up on a door, I'm drinking a potion. So what's 6 times 4 is 24 plus 28 healing for that.
Okay. You take the time not to just take a big glug, but to slowly take and imbue this entire massive potion. And you prepare for whatever it is might be on this floor.
1 off from max.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And fucking I forget what wild shape I'm in. Was I using luminous arrows last time, or was I concentrating on a spell? Or did I do the healing one? I don't remember.
I don't either. I feel like it was probably Luminous Arrow. Probably not healing because you weren't really Karnus. Cauldron was handling most of
Cauldron
that.
kind of had that bag handled. All right, so I have the arrow one. The door's not open. No.
No, the door up to the right is not open, and otherwise you can, I think, just see as far down as, well, as you guys can see. Which here, I'll actually have, I'm gonna give you, since you have the rapier, your token, just a 15 feet of light here. 1 second. But, night vision, bright light, distance, token emits light on. Oh, do you already emit light? You have a torch?
Nope. It's the. I mean, if I have a torch, it's, just an adventure pack thing. I don't think I made a point of having one out.
Okay.
Let there be light.
Mhm.
Naz,
Here,
did you take that short sword I offered you, or are you sticking with your quarterstaff and your fists?
I have it, but I'm going to stick with the quarterstaff. I think.
Alrighty. All right.
It's
So
gonna
I've
make
got.
you
I guess
emit
I have.
light.
I'm holding the rapier. It's
Alright.
the stabbing versus slashing is not necessarily something I'm super familiar with, so I'm holding it a little wonky.
Okay, it is a +1 rapier, by the way, as you brandish it. And can now notice the
Sick.
true potency of its make. Mary steps forward, a combatant very used to facing down dark and foreboding unknowns, chugs a potion, brandishes their new glowing rapier of draconic make. And is there anything else before it is Cambria's turn to face the unknown peril?
That's it.
Well, what do the spectral twins do?
So you didn't go down the hallway?
I use my movement.
Everyone's kind of stacked on top of each other
can
right
I
now.
get through? It's difficult terrain, like.
Yeah. So let's see. It'd be 25 movement just to get in front of Mary.
Okay. There. There's my movement.
Okay, we do have to abide by the reality that the narrow passages are very purposeful with this area.
You can pass through him all you like. But he'll go there. I don't know. I don't really see a need to do anything else. We're not in combat, so.
Okay. Summon Osna. Clearly seeing your allies prepping themselves, moving as much as you can as you push through your companions, and Leo Delisnia goes 5, 10, 15, 20. They've not yet journeyed through the entirety of this section of this floor. Forgive me for not being entertained by the notion of encountering whatever is making that ungodly noise, but if this is the path towards the item you seek. He is, after passing through, going to take 1 step onto the wall, and then another step up, and then another step up.
Oh.
I will not allow this passage to be any more cluttered than it already is, as he stands hanging upside down on the ceiling, 15 feet above you all, right here.
Fucking vampires.
And with that, that is his full movement. Please, I will allow you all to investigate further. I will be of greater assistance simply assailing what might come. And he will ready an action as a strange magic begins to swirl in his palm. And then it is your turn to advance, Remby.
I'm gonna take the stealth action and sneak up. Hey, let's see how stealthy I am. Perfect. I am invisible.
God damn.
Nice. Nice.
Remby go.
Remby, in all of his unintentional practice of slipping away unseen in a crowded hallway with phantoms and hanging upside down allies, is able to push forward. Mary's eyes are up as he chugs his potion. Cambry's are forward against Osna. Leo cannot quite see, and all of a sudden, wherever Remby wants to be, the party will see where he appears, but wonder, how did he literally wander away right in front of us?
Nobody seems to look at me. It's nice.
And,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's it. We're going there.
Got it. Anything
Quiet
else?
as a mouse. No.
Okay, Cauldron. Your companions advance.
And then going through them's 10.
Going through them is 10. Not Osna, just Cambry. So the summon in front of Cambry is not. And then going through Leo is normal movement because he's actually on the ceiling, 15 feet ahead above you.
Okay, so that was... Wait, 1 second. I gotta go 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35. Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand underneath them.
Heads grazing one another.
Stop tickling my ears with your hair.
Your ears.
What's left of them, anyways?
Nazrin?
I'm down here, but does our movement start like here at the hallway?
Sure. No. Everyone else had to move from
Okay.
their spots.
I
That
get
is
it.
kind of the intention of this grid with this map.
Okay. Well, I was here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37. Oh, wait. Sorry. What's this? What, 30? So this is 35, 40, 45, 50. And I will go one step forward at that precipice of 55, and I am also going to ready just an unarmed strike. So I have my fists up with my silver knuckles, and my staff is at the ready as well. But I've got my hands up first.
As you approach the precipice of this hallway, the moaning enhances. It groans, and through the window ahead of you in the mists of twilight, you start to see something form as you approach so confidently. The mists churn and coalesce into faces, a motley of them, in a writhing, fleshy mass. The moaning reaches this pinnacle and caterwall that pierces your ears and all those in the hallway before you, and you can hear outcrying, "Savages! Thieves! You will not foul this hall again! We are ready!" And with that appearing through the window outside, for what you can see of it, is as I described. Can you see that much through the window?
Yeah, they're very
Oh,
faint, but I can see a mass of dark.
I wish I had tuned to the
ghostly beings.
thing.
Yeah.
And
Eric, I just get the benefits of a short rest by eating the bead, right?
Yes, it still takes an hour to attune to these things.
Mhm.
All right,
You
everyone.
need a real short rest.
I am going to change the music as the undead thing ahead materializes and will enter
Oh,
turn order.
hell yeah.
And it's outside, like I see it through the window,
Through
or
the
it's
windows,
coming.
yes.
It's,
This
is it coming
floating above.
forwards?
It is this coalescing, strange, fleshy, spectral mask, clearly hovering many dozens of feet above, where you are looking at it evenly from a second floor window. And we will proceed. If it'll work. The music, that is.
She would call
There
back
we
to
go.
what she can see, you know?
All right, everyone.
Is it actually, can you clarify one more thing that I'm looking at? Is it one giant mass, or am I just seeing a bunch of different ghostly bodies like grouped together?
One
or is
giant
this like
mass?
one giant mass? Okay.
That is also a group of specters clumped together that has cried out against you.
That's horrifying.
Great. Awesome. Nightmares persist every single second of the day.
It will be a 9 in its turn order, but it will also be able to at least move forward in this moment. Passing somewhat through the wall, one of its many fleshy limbs lashes out against you, Nazrin. One moment. Again. Oh, that's not right. Hold on a second. What have I done wrong?
It just adds 8. You just rolled high.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the damage, and I was like, it can't deal 25 damage if it wanted to. I was like, holy shit. Sorry, I misspoke. This
Okay.
strange spectral outclawing races forward. AC aside, I do believe a 25 hits.
Is this an area attack?
As this
or
thing
is this
passes,
personal?
it's a reach attack essentially. As this thing
Fine.
passes through you, not just striking you physically, but seemingly ripping at your very mind for 11 psychic damage, and a lingering effect taking place.
11.
Mm-hmm. All right. You may return to the top of the turn order, Mary. As you see this thing reaching through the wall, that it's partially in at the precipice that Nazareth
Oh,
has
wait a
triggered.
minute. Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Cambry, so many E's. Mary and I are still within 30 feet of each other, and we're
Do
married
you have
with us
25
inside.
AC?
No, but don't I get advantage on these saves?
No, it's not a save. You just get a higher AC within 30 feet, but a 25
It's
would
plus
still
2
hit you.
AC, I think.
I
Yes.
guess it's a 20. Never mind. Yeah, I have a 20 AC at 25 goes. Go for it. Okay.
All right, I can actually get right up behind Nazrin here because Leo is
Okay.
on the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. But I'm in
and
front of you.
both of my I have both of my hands lighting up. In one hand, my star chart crystal topped pipe. In the other, a phase spider fang. As from the fang, a guiding bolt gets cast. My last one for the day, I think.
Really quick, Leo is also going to levy his Sickening Ray prepared action. Your call if you want that to hit first and not burn the guided bolt, or if you want a guided bolt and then have the Sickening Ray proc the guiding bolt advantage.
His thing can go first.
Okay, let's do that. That what was making that ungodly noise. Not advantage, despite what I said. A 10 does miss, as it upside down goes wide and striking into the wall that this thing is partially pushing itself through. Oof. In unfortunate fashion, the guiding bolt goes wide as well. Perhaps
But
the
I'll-
sickening bolt that whizzes by your head, distracting you as you try to not be struck by it and try not to strike your wife in front of you.
Well, we'll try again with the luminous arrow bonus action.
Okay.
Oh
I'm
my
so
god.
What is this shit?
That's a
For
Christmas
red,
attack,
for
right?
green.
Awesome. So the luminous arrow, what does it look like again? Is the guiding bolt goes horribly wide, and luminous arrow could not be more precise.
The guiding bolt shattered the window that it's half in, half out. The weird refraction of light made me think it was actually in a spot that it wasn't. So now with it now with it clear which spot he's taking up, the luminous arrow deals 10 radiant damage.
Radiant, gotcha. Just checking. Yep, that tracks. The window is shattered, and the moaning only gets louder. This multi-mouth noise as what little sound barrier was left is pierced and shattered as the mist forces its way in. And yes, 10 radiant damage is levied against this monstrosity.
And you know what? I'll take 10 damage as my dragon tattoo on my shoulder, bites down on me again.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna fucking fire again. Another luminous arrow.
Awesome. Emboldened by the strike.
God damn it.
And the pain from the bite in your fervor and your haste actually slightly ajars your aim as that second one does go wide.
All right. That's it.
Cambry, horrors of unknown entities and eldritch abominations appear before you. What do?
Charge. That should be 30. Yeah, right. Goes here. 10, 20, 30. Cool. I'm gonna just step up as well, so I stay within 30 feet. Actually, I'm gonna go right into the space here, so I can potentially intercept either of you two. And Osna's gonna try and hit it.
Okay. Spectre against Spectre.
Yeah. I'm able to hit it, right? Because
Yes, where it's partially in the wall, its AC is under half cover. It's gonna get +2.
but it's a specter. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. Yes, you can strike against it.
Okay. Alright. And I can attack as... I'm just sorry, it's been so long. I'm trying to remember how to even play this.
I know, it's been 6 weeks.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Against the
So many crits have happened.
the
Four.
ear-piercing wail that's shattering all around it, Osna, silent, unperturbed, a specter of his own, races forward, quiet and deadly, against the very loud and deadly abomination. And uppercuts one of these things' wailing heads as one less voice is joining the chorus. Go ahead for damage.
Hold on. I have a second attack as well. I'm just gonna roll first. Okay. Does that hit?
Which smashes into the brick wall due to the partial cover. Alright.
12.
The bludgeoning damage. Is that a magical weapon? It's
It
counted
is.
as magical damage, I'm sure it
is,
must.
Yeah. It's a magical weapon, but also Osna's kind of magical in a way.
Yeah, no. It tracks. As this magical reverberating bludgeoning breaks into one of the heads and just it remains motionless, no longer adding its voice to the chorus. Okay.
Yeah, no bonus action, I think.
Leo will levy 2 sickening rays from afar. Let me turn off the advantage for this dude. Advantage toggle was on. What did I have advantage? Just, I did. Okay. Both smash against the brick wall, fortunately. Vile thing. Remby?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Pause.
What?
As your full body weight steps onto the rug in front of you,
Oh.
there is a click.
Dude.
All of a sudden,
Oh.
the stone walls that Natrin was poised at collide together with magical swirling force, and quite literally everyone,
Is
a
crushed to
wall of immutable stone appears before you.
death. Oh,
No.
so we're not crushed to death.
No.
Thank God.
Let me go ahead and see. Well, you're all gonna have to imagine, because I don't want to make this an actual wall. Right now, Remby and Osna are trapped on the other side of this literal wall of stone that has risen in front of you all. And as that is triggered, both doors to the ends of this hallway fling open,
No.
Oh,
and the
great.
wails coalesce into one voice. We are ready for your assault, thieves! And you can hear the clatter, the moaning of spectral soldiers gaining their footing.
Oh, great.
Anyway, go ahead.
Uh,
Let me go.
well,
I'll move everything to their proper layers here.
Do I have to see with this one? That's let me let me see real quick. It's yeah, so I have to see it. You said both the doors in the hallway I entered flung open. Is what you tell me? Yep, there we go. Okay.
I'm
All
just doing
right.
one at a
Well,
time here.
let's not ideal. Probably die.
Excuse me, everybody. It can't just be a one enemy fight.
I mean, you
can.
could.
Mhm.
Where did my turn order go? There it is. Let me go back down to Remby. All right. As described. I'm not sure what the rules for vision and sight on Osna to be able to use him is.
I'm literally reading it right now.
Got it. Well,
It
Remby.
doesn't say anything specific about me seeing through their space.
You do have to command him, I know. Yeah, we'll let you keep reading. If you can't find anything specific, we'll make a ruling. But
So the only thing I can see about it, mentioning that, is either when I create the echo, it has to be a space I can see, but it doesn't mention once it's already created. And then it says, when a creature that you can see within 5 feet of your echo moves at least 5 feet away from it, you can use your reaction to make an opportunity attack against that creature as if you were in the echo space.
so that you can see Cambry. So I
Yeah.
don't think that would trigger with this wall. I will allow that Osna can still follow the commands that you had issued from the knowledge you had, meaning mentally you can still tell it continue to attack the gallows speaker.
Yeah.
But it would take probably some kind of rolls to determine that there are additional enemies if you can try to command him to attack other things. But you can freely tell him to keep his assault up on the gallows speaker even through this wall.
Yeah, because it says on your turn you can mentally command the echo.
Gotcha. Okay, well, a wall rises up, Remby and Osna trapped on the other side. You all heard the doors fling open, and you can hear the clattering from down the halls of armor coming to life, and the familiar wails of forlorn soldiers, not unlike the ones of the Phantom Warriors you fought alongside Vladimir. And I really have to pee, so give me 1 second. Feel free to ask your friends what the fuck you should do, Tyler.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I don't have a lot to do anyway from using all my everything last time.
So to be sure, this wall that's in front of me
Yeah.
is floor to ceiling, right? Like
yeah,
total.
you gotta bust it down if you're trying to get through.
Excuse me. Okay.
Wall of Stone as a spell has an AC, hit points, etc. for the wall that it creates.
Okay. And those other voices are coming from behind us, though we don't see where they are yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably in the room to the right there.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Well, I don't really know what else I can do but punch a wall down.
Yeah, really.
Actually.
I'm back.
I
Alright.
literally don't know what else I can do but punch the wall down.
Remby, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna use my action to drink a potion of fire breath, because that's what I was gonna do anyway.
Okay.
The target may be different. With my bonus action, I can exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of me. I'm gonna do that at the new ghost guy in the one to my left.
Okay.
I'm gonna DC 13 dexterity saving throw for him. Half 4d6 on a successful. So it takes half of
Do you
this
do
if he
it from
passes.
where you're standing, or do you approach the door?
I'm gonna do it from where I'm standing.
Okay, so he's got to pass a dex saving throw.
Yep. It's a DC 13 just from the potion.
Okay.
And he takes half of that. I can use that 2 more times, or if an hour passes.
Got it. Fire does scorch some of his ethereal frame, much of it being blocked off by the entrance of the door, which is just the flavor for how he passed the dex save.
Yeah.
And he will take 6 fire damage. His ethereal form gaining some red to it.
And then I don't want to proc an opportunity attack, so I'm going to just stay put.
Okay, Cauldron. A literal wall of stone has risen, separating you from your old companion. Your turn. You're underneath Leo. Are you there, Tex?
I muted myself somehow.
Okay.
Can you repeat that first little bit? My fucking headset's been fucking.
There's
Yeah.
a wall in your way. I'm
They-
trapped on the other side. Help me.
That red line at the end of the hallway is a floor-to-ceiling wall of stone that has erupted across the passage after Remby triggered a trap.
Oh.
So even though you can see through it on your map, please envision the fact that you cannot see through that wall whatsoever.
Is it just like a normal wall?
It seems to be, from your quick look in this special situation, a literal wall of stone.
Break it down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I bust out the mace.
Cauldron the first to realize in this situation of unbelievably powerful magics you all have, that the best thing you can try to do right now is to tear down that wall.
Mr. Gorbachev.
Mr. Gorbachev!
You have to roll to attack.
Oh,
Just
wait! Oh, fuck! Oh, I have explosive arrows.
Yes!
Oh god, everyone get back.
you still have
Can
to
we all
roll
take
to
a step
attack
back?
the wall.
Yeah.
You can on your turn, and then you
Alright.
do have -2 to attack rolls right now,
Yup.
just so we're aware. But
Yup.
otherwise, nothing is stopping you from making whatever attack attempts. Yes.
All right, yeah, we're gonna try one of those.
The wall, everybody, has just so we're all saying, this is a wall. It has AC 17.
We good.
24 turned to a
Incredible.
22 as you point blank even just let this arrow into the wall. I'm not going to say you miss the wall. So this is an explosive arrow. What's the radius of damage?
No way
I
you're doing
believe-
this point blank.
Doing it. Well, I mean, I'm not doing it point blank, but whatever. I'm already there, so I guess we're doing it point blank.
So you step back one. That's fine.
I believe it's 2 squares, a 2-square box, if I remember correctly. So
Okay.
y'all are all about to take a hit, so I apologize.
okay.
I'll heal you
Maybe in-
afterwards.
Mayri and Cauldron won't, but Nazrin
bit-
will.
A little bit
Okay.
too quick. A little bit too quick thinking there, I think.
Works. It works.
In his panic to save his friend, Cauldron the elf, though he's still cleric, levies a magical arrow, and it explodes against the wall and against Nazrin. So if you want to roll for
Wait,
damage,
I'm
so
trying to figure out where I put that real quick. 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what.
And this
the-
is an area effect, right?
Yeah.
This explosion.
You just gotta
1
tell
second.
me.
Oh, I found it. Put it down here. 1
Hmm.
second. 60-foot range, 10-foot radius, dex save DC 14, fire damage 3d6, or half on fail.
Okay.
Which means, so I roll my attack, right, for my arrow,
Mhm.
and then I get an additional 3d6, I believe. Or is
Got
it
it.
just, or do you want to do it where it's one
Gonna
the
make a
explosive
deck save,
area?
Nazrin, is what we want to
Yes.
do first.
Evasion.
DC 14.
No problem.
Almost a problem.
Marvelous.
I
Um,
take nothing. I take no damage.
So here's what happens. As this flaming arrow bursts against this wall, the piercing damage does not penetrate, and the fire damage, though it chars the wall and nearly charges Nazrin, does not have the force to bludgeon this wall apart.
Boy, I
So-
haven't even done the damage yet.
This wall, the piercing attempt of the arrow plinks off the wall harmlessly, and the flames that lap at it do not have an explosive force that can damage it. We
But they're
are
exploding walls.
we are interacting with damage types against inanimate objects from a D&D perspective.
It's an explosive arrow. It has force.
So it does piercing and fire damage,
Wow.
not bludgeoning or force damage.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
It was a good thought.
No.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh.
Ugh.
This is against Ozna.
Miss.
Which misses, and this is also against Ozna. Which I believe any damage dissipates him.
Yeah.
The Phantom rushes forward, erasing Ozna from existence for the time being. Nazrin, flames lapped against the wall and against you. The arrow could not pierce through its bricks, and the fire, though charring the wall, did not have any force behind it. And so, you are faced with a wall of stone.
Great. She just screams and starts punching this thing for all she has. So I'm gonna
Holy
take
shit.
my 3 unarmed strikes.
It's not drywall, frat boy.
1. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
2. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's my first regular 3. Nice.
You levy 3 fists. The first grazes off, and the second 2 find their mark as you, similar to Karnas, are faced with nothing more trying to break this down. And the bludgeoning damage behind your fist, the sheer bludgeoning power, make cracks in this wall as you do deal 14 damage against the
Great.
wall.
I use a key point, and I do that twice more.
The screams of the Banshee are matched now only by the martial screams of Nazrin as she just boom, 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 is just trying to beat this wall to rubble, it flying backwards at you all.
Jesus
Give me the total
Christ.
damage.
So 23 more damage.
23 more plus the 14. So you've dealt 37 damage is unleashed from the flurry of blows that Nazrin has just put into this wall. Huge fist-sized chunks coming off it, sprays of blood as well as you just give it your all.
God damn.
That's it. That's all I got.
That is bludgeoning damage.
But wait a minute. I do have a question before I end this. Okay. My Crusher feat says when you hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning damage, you can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied
Not a
space.
creature.
Damn it! I can't just blow out a couple of these things.
No, it's an object interaction, an inanimate object. The gallows speaker.
Fine,
Shauna,
I
All
get
fool does
it.
not exist in
That's
this
all
world.
I can do.
Shauna, I had the exact same thought because I also have the Crusher feat.
Oh, sick! Do you really? I didn't know
I
that.
do, yes.
I love that. Then yeah, that's all I can do. Nazrin just started punching the wall. Just went totally Kyle.
Okay. Remby. Psychic damage, unless you have anything
It's
to say
actually
about-
halved. I am resistant to psychic damage
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Here comes the second foretelling
because
touch.
of my psychic defense.
So 8 psychic damage as your addled mind somehow resists the ungodly undead screams of this thing. 2d4 must be subtracted from the next attack roll or saving throw you make for the start of its next turn. And then these phantoms rush forward at the only enemy that they can see.
Hey, 1 misses. Woo!
5 force damage. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it will hold there, actually. Mary, you can hear screams from up on the other side of the wall. You watch your wife beat and bludgeon against it, fire lap against it, unaffecting it, and maybe the cries of Remby as his mind is addled. What's up?
Well, I am stuck behind a wall, so I'll move up once and punch it.
Is that your only bludgeoning attack?
That is, in fact, my only bludgeoning attack.
Empowered by his wife, Mary puts his fucking arm into also trying to punch this wall down.
Empowered by my wife and absolutely an embarrassment compared to her form and speed, because I can make one single punch.
All right, you square up against the wall. Let's see. AC 17.
Aren't you also under that effect of the potion still?
That's the only reason this works.
An 18 with one giant strength imbued strike. That potion carrying more weight than you expected it was going to carry. Pun
I
intended.
deal 6 damage.
6 more chunks of wall fly off this thing. You can just barely see little cracks through the wall, but not enough for a full vision of what's going on.
And I guess I'll just move back here. Make room, just in case.
They are ethereal.
Go ahead,
They are-
squeeze. Get
As
in
I say,
here.
I
Get
think,
on in here. Come on.
I'm gonna say that the ghosts can be in their own space, unless people really feel like that's too much. But it kind
I'll
of makes sense.
I'll even let you squeeze them up against the wall to the north of me.
I know you're gonna breathe fire on them.
No, I'm not.
Oh, does a 16 hit?
They both hit. My AC is 11. I'm an old man.
Okay. 13 force damage. Any sounds of pain or anything for your opponent, your allies to hear? As you were
From
just
from
hitting-
the psychic veil, no, but from the spectral slashes, yes. You just hear like, oh Jesus Christ, get me out of here! Screw this.
calling to a god whose name none of you have heard. But Remby is still alive. That's what those cries mean. Cambry, you are faced with the ultimate foe, a wall.
Wall still up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So 5. I can squeeze through, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know, like when you accidentally hit an aluminum bat on something and it's just like that vibration
Mm-hmm.
is like awful. This is about to what's happened to Cambry's hands.
I like how you guys are smart enough to just like take a step back so other people can take a turn at hitting the wall. You are able to land one massive blow in the crack that Mary's giant strength made.
Jesus, there it
and
is
a
again.
Second. All the crits against the wall.
All right, this ghost is really about to wipe the floor with us, is what I'm
Tear
learning.
down this wall. All right. Do they both deal damage?
Yes, both of those hit. Cool.
You know, it would have really been nice to have a cloud strike right now.
Shut up.
You can see through a
No.
tiny with the amount of crits that has hit this wall. There is a palm-size hole in the wall from where Cambry and Mary have put their crits into. So you can see that Remby is kind of still up. You can see the ghosts swarming on the other side. You can even see a space on the other side of the wall, Cambry.
As a bonus action to maybe get some heat off of the old man, here's Ozna.
Just yells, dude, hold on!
Because I can see through a hole in the wall, right?
Yes, that's what we're ruling here.
Perfect.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. Leo's head grazes yours. And following suit, everyone,
Oh, sorry.
He
I actually couldn't
is-
back out. So.
going to just go ahead and go. Bam.
Guys, what did this wall do to you?
I do think actually, unfortunately, though, let's see. These are claw
Slashing
attacks.
damage, yeah.
Slashing damage isn't going to do it. He closes his fist. This is not going to be as much damage as his claws would be. I think it's just going to be normal human fist damage. So what's that? What's
One
what's a
plus
fist?
1 plus your strength modifier.
Gotcha. So Leo deals 10 total damage. He just punches this thing. Vampiric rage assailing it alongside all of your rages. And Remby, you've lived back to your turn.
I have a question about Ozna. Could it be a willing creature?
Tell me why.
Can I interact with Osna physically?
I believe.
Because I'm going to thunderstep out of here, and I figured it'd be better to bring it with me than blow it up.
It's magical translucent.
So I don't think it's interactable in that way, because even when anything touches it, it just disappears. I don't think there's a physical form in that way.
Yeah.
So
All right, I'm still gonna do that. My last spell slot to try and survive a little bit here. I'm going to thunderstep, which means all creatures within 10 feet of me are gonna need to make a con save or take 17 thunder damage, half on a save.
these are the two ghosts sharing a space.
And I'm just gonna teleport like into this room over here, away from them.
Crazy. All right. So 3 con saves so far. 2 fails. 3 fails from everything. And then what was the damage? 17 total.
Mhm. Yep. And the wall gets hit by this. The specter, the bigger one, gets hit by this. It's not just the little ghost guys. And
Got it.
unfortunately, Osna gets hit by this too.
So con save for Osna.
He's taking damage either way.
Take damage either way.
It's a
Yeah,
half on a
let's save.
save. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
he's just gone. That's fine.
8.
That's why I was trying to bring it with me. Hey.
Oh, and then yes, of course, the speaker needs to make a con save as well. Also fails for a grand total of
Nice.
17 damage. Okay.
What the
A
hell?
booming, thunderous step reverberates. Plus 17 damage to the wall. The wall with that thunderous step is still standing, but chunks of it are blown away. You cannot move through it, but you can fully see through this wall, and actions will still need to be taken to break down what little remains to actually squeeze your bodies through it.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna breathe fire.
Gotcha. As you also step into this room, turning on your thunderous heel to breathe fire, you do notice out of the corner of your eye a additional spirit that is in this room.
Oh, brother. What do you mean?
1 second while
Not
I...
a turn order. You just adding this in to punish me. It's
We'll see.
unbelievable.
Hold on. Token layer.
Oh, it's a little dragon spirit. Okay.
A dragonborn. A female dragonborn wreathed in spectral energy.
I hope he sees the little dragon on my chin.
She. And
It doesn't matter.
Did you
Okay.
say sexual energy?
no, spectral energy.
Sexual
Oh.
energy.
I thought you said sexual energy. I'm like, this must be one really hot.
But the spirits,
dragonborn.
the spirits
Dragonborns
that are sharing
be
the
hot.
space, Eric, just have them make a DC 13 dex save or take half of 15.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my movement to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just to
Ooh.
be in the corner more.
15 more damage. Okay.
I'm going to be like, hey, how you doing? Don't mind me.
We'll see if she minds you. She has to get out of the turn order
Yep.
now.
We're going to see. I'm here to help. Don't worry. You dragon. Dragons are cool. See, I breathe fire too.
1 second. Initiative. Let's reorganize. Let's head back to Remby in the turn order. Okay. It is Cauldron's turn.
Next.
You can step up and hit it with a mace.
There's a person in front of me.
There is a person in front of you. You could take a readied action that once the wall is destroyed or once someone moves, that you can unleash some prepared action, attack, spell, etc. But
Sure. Already a spell.
Okay. The Phantom Warrior, seeing now as well through the wall that there are enemies on the other side, is going to swing spectrally through the wall at you, Nazrin. 2 longsword attacks.
Nope.
2 misses.
Mm-hmm.
And then the speaker. Who? Let me see.
Oh, he's called the speaker.
Wait, how well can we see
Yeah,
through the wall?
his name's JBL.
All right.
Playing Fetty Wap right now.
The question is can this thing see Remby through the window?
Through the wall.
Is he really looking this way? Hey.
Got, like,
Based on what he was trying to set
forehead.
up on you, absolutely.
But I kind of just like poofed out of, you know, he doesn't know I went this way. Hey.
Fair enough. Let me just consider the ranges of these things. They went 30 feet of the target. All right. Honestly, as you leap away out of sight, out of mind, all these additional assailants in front of him, and his intended effects not probably being able to have the full intention that he wanted, it is going to make 2 attacks. We're going to also have the first one here be at Nazareth.
Mhm. Damn it.
And the second one's going to go to Cambry. 16 hit?
Negative.
Okay. 6 psychic damage, Nazrin.
Mm-hmm.
You must roll a subtract a 1d4 from the next attack roll or saving throw it makes before the start of its next turn. And it is going to
Is it? You said 6.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
What's up?
Oh, dude.
Chase down the thing
The
that
dragon
escaped him.
ghost is gonna kill me. It's fine. You don't need to worry about it. It's
Nazrin, you see this thing as it strikes against your companion retreat through the wall, and you can see through the windows in the wall it going west towards where Remby blinked away to. But this wall still has 6 health left.
Has how many?
6.
Perfect. I hit it once. Let's see what happens.
Roll damage. What does it look like as you deliver the last monk punch against this thing, breaking it down?
I think seeing this thing through the little peephole go towards where I saw my fake grandpa go. I think that's the final straw. She's like, "You're not getting away!" And she just punches it for 1 and pushes the rest of it out in front of her.
The wall is
Can
gone,
I
everybody.
can I take this moment
And
to use my reaction as I see the thing in front of her?
Yes, you can unleash your
thank
prepared
you.
spell now, Cauldron.
All right. It's gonna do more than that though because I get 2. Oh no, that is actually how much it does. Never mind.
Okay, it fails. 4 radiant damage strikes against this thing's spectral form. Okay.
The one in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I punched that thing. Oh, wait a minute. We don't have any.
It has been struck by Phase Spider because of the Remby's casting focus hitting all except the farthest right one with a spell, and him
Okay.
adorning the Fang to his casting focus.
Then
So
I'm
these
just gonna
things-
hit the thing in front of me for 2 more times.
Okay. They both hit.
1, 2.
As you break down this wall, you also break apart the very existence of this specter.
Incredible. I take a step forward where it was then, out of there. I want to get over here. I'm gonna move up so more people can get in, actually. Do I spend another key point or do I save those? Give me 1 sec. I think I am not gonna spend that right now, actually, with these guys. So I'm just gonna move up and just try and get closer.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna be bad. I'm gonna spend 1 more key point and
Okay.
just hit this thing in front of me for 2.
17 hits.
10.
And so to give me the scene is Nazrin blows apart the wall, blows apart one specter, sprints down the hall, and blows apart a second specter.
I think honestly, I think that's really just it. She's now on a one-track mind to get through this ship. I think you can see how exhausted and torn up she is, and it's more like a pure adrenaline rush where she is. It's sight one, sight two, sight three, and she just locks in and goes. Um, and she calls out for Remby on the other side.
Who screams?
Oh,
Chocopi!
oh no!
Okay.
And that's it. Go ahead.
It is this one's turn, which will take up the space in the opening that was made and levy its attack against Mary. Balancing all things. 10 force damage, Mary.
Rude.
And then it's your turn.
I have very few spell slots left. Oh boy.
And just smack it.
You have spell slots left?
You have spell slots?
So, there's a single spirit in front of me. And things have moved on that I can still kind of see. Fuck it, I'm just going to deal with what's in front of me. With my glowing rapier that I'm not familiar with, I will in fact go and stab it with my unattuned... What? I don't have a macro for dexterity attack. Hold on.
Okay, it's fine. You can make one. You're a strength character, I know, for the first half of this, but oof.
God
yeah,
damn. Wow. All right.
it's crits.
We take those.
Yeah, all right. That's 2d8 plus 3 piercing damage.
Joke's on
Okay.
you, it's actually an auto crit rapier.
If only.
Good damage. 17.
Yeah, absolutely. Good damage. This
Still
thing,
standing.
chunks of its form are ripped away by this magical rapier, but it is still standing.
I will bonus action Luminous Arrow it.
Okay. Does that suffer any disadvantage being
Oh, yeah.
within
Yep.
5 feet of it? Okay.
Yep.
And even still, you basically put your arm right against this thing's temple, and it's hard to miss it as 7 radiant damage just ripped through.
Yeah.
Unperturbed by the force ripping it apart, though, this undead one-minded spirit still gazes at you ferociously.
Well, shit. I'll at least push through its space to get here.
Okay. Cambry, near the top of your head brushes the top of Leo's head. A ghost is beside you. A ghost is round to your left. And the gallows speaker has raced off westward as well after Remby.
Alright. I'm gonna swing on this ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack on the ghost as well, and
Both hit.
so on that second swing, gonna carry that momentum through, and Oz is gonna come flying out right next to it, right up next to Nazareth there.
Cool. Both hit as you just keep following through on the bludgeoning assault against this warrior. All right. Anything special as this thing is broken from existence?
Okay, so that second swing,
Mm-hmm.
where like Oz is coming out, it's like the swing through is like making the like spirit like bend, and you know, like you're slapping smoke, and Ozma is coming out of that shape. Just flavor.
Awesome. Flavorful. Just dissipating. And you all race to save your friend, your grandfather.
And I'm just gonna move to behind Nazareth right there.
Alrighty. Is this warrior still here? He is. Who is going to respond, I think, quite simply, as an undead spirit does. So the first attack against Osna. Osna fades.
Mm-hmm.
Moves up and levies its second attack against Nazrin, which misses. and it is going to attempt, and you can take an opportunity attack, but is it going to attempt to phase through the wall? If you want to make an opportunity attack, Nazrin, you may, as this thing tries to become more tactful. If you're talking, I
Sorry,
can't
it's
hear you.
muted. I said
Yeah.
please and thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna hit this guy. Woo!
Okay, damage.
8.
You land a magical punch against this spirit whose form becomes solid under your magic, but it does not break it apart like these other spirits have. As this thing phases through the wall, you can see it lingering on the other side of the window. Fascinating. Leo sprints forward along the wall. Are we simply out to destroy the abomination, or shall we focus on saving your companion?
Both.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All of a sudden, joining this room on the ceiling, Remby, you see Leo, who's going to fire another 2 sickening bolts at this thing that is in half cover as it's partially in the wall. Two hits this time. Boom. Boom. So it's going to take 16, half of that, and it is immune to poison, but still.
I thought they
Okay.
could. Now to see if this is a good dragon or a bad one.
This spectral feminine dragonborn wreathed in mist, glaring at all the entities that have rushed into her room. Despite seeing Remby and this thing, she seems unperturbed by the abomination. But as Leo enters the room, a vampire. You, servant of the devil.
Oh god.
Let me just.
Oh wait, he's actually a good one. Hold on.
All right. She points a finger as this energy blasts out from her, and let's see if he survives or can make a charisma saving throw effectively. Leo, DC 17. As the cold white mist shoots forward at Leo, it wraps around him, fades, and with a strange "What is that?" Leo is gone.
No! Oh no! You're fucking kidding. No!
Like
funny.
like dead or
Like
Well,
gone?
he's already dead. He's a vampire.
He's no longer there.
what the fuck? Oh, banish.
Fuck! Shit!
God damn it.
Okay. Remby, your turn.
At least you got those 2 hits in.
That's crazy. I'm still alive.
Also, we can.
We've
Right,
got like 8.
Yeah, at 2 tantrum, I simply have to leave, so
Yes.
we'll go as far as we can here. I have a feeling things are going to go in your all favor now the action economy is so beaten down, but Tyler.
Does a 23 hit this piece of garbage? Oh, I'm gonna scooch down. Does a 23 hit this
Yes,
piece of garbage? Okay.
You reach out to the wall in the writhing masses.
11, and he can't take reactions anymore until the start of my next turn.
You're screaming, combating his as you just lightning running along it and the wall. Cauldron.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, bro. I'm moving.
You see Remby bleeding, bludgeoned, wounded, sparkling electricity on his new red leather gloves.
Am I able to see that through the window or whatever?
You are, but it is going to be under cover, essentially, +2, as whatever you do will have to break through the glass to hit it.
Wait, what is that? I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck it, we're good. And then I'm gonna pull out the crossbow, see what it does.
Okay.
What a great time to learn how things work. Save me.
I am, but I'm also doing experiments. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does. Even with the cover, its AC is not a 17. So. Oh, wait a minute, but man, you subtract 2 from your hits because you gave blood to Leo so that his hits could be normal.
Okay.
So a 15 misses. I'm sorry.
Okay. Never mind.
My apologies. Your archery is unlucky this fight, but Leo's
It is
very
what it is.
appreciative in the abyss that he's not rolling negative to his attacks.
What?
Nothing. On the gallows speaker's turn, it is going to make one attack against Remby,
Brother.
locked in on its prey. That's shocked.
Rude. You know it.
Half the psychic damage,
Jesus.
so 5. And then the whales pause for just a moment, and then on the same shrill note, all scream out, bleeding all of your ears as it unleashes suffering echoes. It targets you, Remby.
Mhm.
Please make a DC 16 Wiz save minus 1d4. And we'll see what happens. It's a save or suck, so.
Is
You
this
will
charmed or frightening thing? Is this in some way?
No, this is not charming or frightening you.
Hmm.
It will not have either of those effects.
That's
Uh-oh.
a shame.
DC 16 Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus 1d4.
It's,
Oh my god.
It does not matter unless you want to just see how low it goes, as these
I don't.
echoes rip through the mind of Remby in all his fervor to escape. Psychic damage as such, piercing through you for low roll of 11. So what is that for you for 5 damage? Are you
I am
still
at
up?
one. Not it, like just
Normal
perfectly nailed. Yeah, because my other one was already used.
1. And the 3 creatures that it can see within range are just going to be the 3 nearest. So that's going to be Cambry, Nazrin, and Cauldron.
I'm on the
You
other
are
side
also-
of a wall.
It can.
I
No,
can
you're
see the
standing right
corner
there.
of my shoulder, Pauldron.
Actually, I will give you that. You're right. It can't. So the 3 nearest are going to be Mary, Cambry, and Nazrin.
This is an area effect.
Yes. And then each of
Those
you on his. No, not an area effect. These are individual targets. You're going to take 2d8 plus 4 psychic damage. And I need you to tell me what painful memories of Remby's leap forth and force themselves into the mind of your 3 companions to the east as you each taste this much psychic damage.
These are
13
memories
seconds.
that Remby himself probably doesn't even remember greatly. As you see the explorations of a pyramid, traps popping up here and there, doing a little bit of damage, but the main issue that he's facing and the fear and the pain that you're feeling is the psychic damage of an astral shard attaching itself to him, not only physically but spiritually and through his soul, as you see him gaining his sorcerer abilities from this psionic shard.
That also the moment he lost his mind.
Yes.
Aw.
You feel what it was for Remby to become both powerful and confused.
Damn.
And you each take 13 psychic damage if you haven't already.
What was
And
the DC on it? What'd you hit me for?
You take 13 period. Your friend failing his save made these psychic energies lash out quite simply. So,
What
Then
was
it's your
the
turn.
DC that you had rolled? Is the question.
you don't have to roll.
Me, I rolled
Oh.
a 6 minus a d4.
So
You know what, here.
minus 13 more health. Okay.
It was a 4 total. There you go.
All right, Nazrin, it is your turn.
We do have to go after this.
Mhm.
Like, I. Hold
Nope, I
on.
get it.
Okay.
Just kill everybody. Please.
This thing is in here.
Mhm.
All
You're
right.
still in half covers, but go ahead.
That's okay. This thing was hit with a thing. Bad thing.
Hmm.
Was it hit with the venom or no?
Yes.
Okay, great. Excellent. 1, 2, 3.
3 misses.
Great.
Unfortunately, as the psychic pain, the memories
I
of
do
the lost
also
mind rip through
have
you,
the-
you miss.
And even though I push it back 5 feet, if I'm hitting it this way. Can
You
I-
have to hit it. You missed it 3
Oh, you're
times.
right, I did. Okay, never mind. That's it.
So, with that, everyone, yeah, Sean and I have to unfortunately
All right,
depart.
guys.
We made it almost as far as I thought. I thought we'd just make it to the end of this combat. We'll pick up here. Well done,
Have
everyone. I still expect only about 2 more Argonvost Holt sessions remaining. The next one and the one after. I did in the messenger post a poll. Basically, in my next available Sundays are 4 weeks from today, and then 4 weeks after that. If we can do both those Sundays, one in a month and one in 2 months, those just be the next 2 sessions, one a month. If not, I'd love to do at least one of them, if everyone could open and vote, and I'll reach out accordingly as needed. But that's that. Good playing Curse of Strahd again, everybody. Well done today.
I really
Adios.
don't like having to make us leave. I don't.
So be it. We have to.
It's so
We're doing
bad.
other important things. So,
I know.
please open the poll. I'll message people.